77, and I still use that thing on my old TRC 458. It still works pretty good. Okay, Rod, you're on the Ranger RC 3500. I'm talking in on RCA 2980WX right now, and I do actually have an RCI 2970 I like to use a lot too, the DX there. Good talking radio. I got a handheld D104 M6B on that one as well, but hey there, Ross. New Zealand. Hey, Jim. Oh, it's booming in. You know, your last transmission, Ross, you're hitting me 20 and 30 over. 20 and 30 over. So we got some good conditions to the South Pacific right now. You're the first South Pacific station I've heard in here today. I was out in my mobile and I worked one station in Los Angeles. And this morning I worked a station out there in Wales, Ian, Isle of Anglesey, Wales. And so you're actually probably maybe about the fourth station I worked today, but the first one in the South Pacific. I'm only talking on an IMAX 2000 here, Roger.
Oh, Roger, George, no problem. Well, your station is brilliant down here. Really nice. Very, very small, very loud. I really appreciate that. I can hear you here, actually. I think we could use our radio conditions drop down on this point. It's looking real good. Looking a really, really good day, Johnny.
Yeah, okay there, buddy. Yeah, it sounded good, man. And propagation's amazing right now. Like, you're way up into the strawberry patch there, Ross. Every time you key up, you're way up into the red. I keep thinking you might be here on Salt Spring Island with us. Hello, Michael. It's working well. Okay, Wellington, definitely. We talked to New Zealand quite a bit there, and you're in a beautiful area, man. Just absolutely. I'd love to go to New Zealand. I got a big photograph on my wall here in my radio room of the South End Mountains, the South Island of New Zealand mountains, and it's covered. There's a picture of all the tree ferns, the pungia you call them there. That whole mountainside's covered in these tree ferns. Roger on that there, buddy. Well, that's awesome. And I tell you what, our location here on the island, we're on the very northern point of Salt Spring Island, about 900 feet from the Pacific Ocean there. So we're right across the street from the Pacific Ocean here, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. That's pretty good. We're talking from the
You betcha, brother. It's awesome. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll let you get out there and shoot some skip there, Ross, because I know there's probably a lot of it out there I'd like to get back to you. So, hey, you have a good day down there in New Zealand, and we'll talk to you again. I'll put you back in the logbook. Once again there, Ross, cheers and bears to you in New Zealand. That was a pleasure. You got a fine sound station, buddy. Okay, Ross, it's 9 United Delta X-ray. 9 United Delta X-ray 791. All right, cheers and beers. We'll talk to you next time there, Ross. Have a great day, buddy. 791 on the site. Okay, there we go. Hey, good to see you in there. This is my third attempt at doing a live stream, and it just kept on, the internet wouldn't work properly. So anyway, I've talked to Ross before. So he was in New Zealand, Wellington. I need to talk to Poland, Michael. That's where I need to talk. 5. We're on 5. I'm going to go back to 555. I was on 570. Sorry, folks. The guy said QSY to a channel, but I don't know which one he said to QSY to. It is 12. What is the time here? 12:52. 12:54. 12:54 p.m. on the Gulf Islands, and a beautiful day here. I was out working in the garden, and temperature is 50 degrees out, not 10 degrees Celsius, 50 degrees Fahrenheit here on the Gulf Islands. So anyway, thanks for joining in the live stream, you guys. Jim out there in Minnesota and Michael in Poland. I'm on 555 right now. CQDX calling CQDX South Pacific or Southeast Asia, calling CQ South Pacific or Southeast Asia. This is 9 UDX791, 9 UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. And I just wait. Put that call out, like casting the line out into DX land, right? That's what I'm doing. I know, I wish we had better lighting that here. Put it that way there. Maybe you can see a little bit better. CQDX, 9 UDX791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Hello, Palm Planet. I was just in town there, and the flower pods are coming out on the trackies, which is kind of early for us. Usually I don't see them come out till maybe beginning of May, something like that. So looks like we're a couple months early here. But yeah, they're coming out. I shot a video of it and I put it on my other channel. But yeah, it's not bad. I think it's safe to say that winter's done here on the Gulf Islands. Very safe to say. Yeah, it's that's early for this far north. Very early. Those are the ones my buddy and I planted those palms in 2001. They're growing in town right beside a hardware store. There's a couple palms in the planter, and then there's one big one I planted later on, maybe a few months later beside the store. It's even bigger. It means spring over a month here now, 60 degrees. So you got like that. We're 50 here right now, 50 degrees, and clouds. It is cloudy. There was a bit of sun this morning, but it's just kind of cloudy. But I was just down watering the greenhouse before I got in here. It's very dry. Oh, so dry out there. Make a call here. CQDX, 9 UDX791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, calling South Pacific stations. Yeah, I'm ready for spring. I am ready. Oh, it's funny. We just had 2 people check out from our accommodation this morning. They're from Nova Scotia. Keen gardeners from Nova Scotia. You'll love this. So I asked them lots of questions. She showed me tons of photos of her garden on her iPhone, right? Like she knows all about plants, everything. I sent her home with some palm seedlings. And I said, so, do you see many palm trees around Nova Scotia? And she laughed. She says, palm trees in Nova Scotia. She says they would never make it. She says, with the wind chill in Halifax, this past winter was minus 40. I said, that's with wind chill. She says, yeah, the temperatures were below minus 20 degrees Celsius. And then you had the wind blowing. She says, there's nowhere in Nova Scotia palm trees will grow unless you heavily protect them. They will never survive in Nova Scotia. Her mom has lived there her whole life. Her mom is about 70 years old. She says, I lived here my whole life. Both keen gardeners said there are no palm trees growing in Nova Scotia without protection. She says she can guarantee that, right? Kind of like that, right? It's sunny out now. It's absolutely beautiful. The sun just came out. So hopefully JL, well, the JL guy's banned from here. He ain't coming in anymore. He's on my other channel anyway. So anyway, I sent them home with a bunch of Trachycarpus palm seedlings, and I said experiment with them. I said I do ship a lot of palm seedlings to Nova Scotia. And seed. CQ, CQDX, CQDX, 9UDX791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Yeah, the daughter actually lived on Salt Spring for several years, and then she moved back to Nova Scotia. So she used to garden here on Salt Spring, and then she moved back to Nova Scotia, and they still have lots of snow there. She's looking at the gardens here, walking through the gardens, was like blown away, right? She says, "Oh man, what's this and what's that?" She's taking a picture. She took a picture of our silk tassel tree. We have a silk tassel tree, and it's full catkins. You should see it. It's absolutely amazing. It's an evergreen. And she thought it was something else. What did she think it was? She thought it was something else. And I says, no. Oh, she thought it was a laburnum. I says, not a laburnum. I said, this silk tassel tree from Northern California, coastal Cal. And it's in full tassel right now. It's beautiful. CQDX, CQDX, 9UDX791, 9UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. You just have to. CQDX, CQDX. This is 9UDX791, 9UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Who's out there listening? Okay, sounds like he's in Quebec. Yeah, he's in Quebec. He's in Quebec. I might have to go outside a little bit. It's too nice out there. I've been doing a lot of work out in the garden. Wendy and I are seriously thinking about putting this place for sale, so got to do a little bit more work out there, touch up the gardens a little bit, put some more sawdust through the path. I started germinating process. Oh, nice. I've grown lots of those from seed. Yeah, Nanorops Russiana. Beautiful palms, man. I love them. Yeah. I got the seed from Rare Palm Seeds in, we're looking at Baja. That's where we're looking. If we do put it up for sale, we're looking at Baja, way down in the Baja, California, Mexico, right? Sea of Cortez area. We're seriously looking, man. Seriously one out of Canada. Really done with Canada right now. I just absolutely hate what's going on here. I hate the guy that's running it. Hate the Liberals. Yeah, Cabo. Yeah, we're looking north of that. No, you don't have to be. No, we don't have to be, Caleb. If I'm able. Yeah, you have to have. This is the way it actually works if you move to Mexico. You actually have to have so much money in the bank, or you have to own property there. So you have to have, I don't know what it is, $300,000 or $350,000 worth of property you own there, or you have to have an equivalent amount in the bank or something like that. Anyway, Wendy's doing all the homework on that. But we're looking at homes down there, and if it pans out, that's where we want to go. We're looking north of Cabo. Cabo's nice, but they are subject to hurricanes, so we want to go up a little bit from there. TN, when I was just looking at property, TN's cheap too. TN's cheap. And the thing is, if we sell our place here, we could buy a place down there and pay cash for it, and you'd have money left over because it's cheaper in Cabo than here, or in Baja. 2 years, I can get a small house. That's so cheap, man. You'd never get even anything. You will not even get a garden shed here with a lot for under half a million. There's nothing on our island like that. Where in Baja? Looking at Laredo, not Laredo, Laredo. Yeah, that's where we're looking. So it's quite a ways down. It is tropical still. They do grow coconut palms there. It's on the Sea of Cortez. So that's what we have our eyes on, So I never thought I'd ever want to go to Mexico, but the way things are looking in Canada,
I want to go to Mexico. Our house was 260 when we bought it. Yeah, there you go. See, property's gone up, and Oregon's worth more. Oregon is worth more than Tennessee for sure. Arkansas, Tennessee, you can get land down there cheap. Do you have to speak Spanish? No, you don't. I mean, it probably helps, but you don't have to. There's lots of expats down there. Lots of expats. Lots of people from the U.S. and Canada live down there. So probably better to be in a gated community, but it looks like a really nice place. Unfortunately, the summers are pretty hot and muggy, but winters are absolutely perfect. You know, Laredo, Lareto, Laredo. My aunt sold her mansion in Bay Area for, my dad said it's, wow, that's cheap. Yeah, this place, Wendy would put it up for about 1.6, maybe 1.65, 1.65 million, something like that. Just going to sell it. So, but anyway, it's not yet. It's not up for sale yet, but we're talking about it. We're certainly talking about it. And yeah, if it did happen, I would miss Salt Spring Island for sure. So what we'd do, we'd put everything in storage if this is going to happen, and then we'd go down there. We'd drive down and rent a place for a bit, look for real estate, buy a place, and then get everything shipped down. It'll be in a storage container. That's the way we would do it. But she wants to have an accommodation down there too. If this happens, she would want to have an accommodation down there, something she could make a business, right? Like we have here. She's got 2 accommodations here on this property. And this property is very desirable because we're far enough from town. It's quiet up here. We're walking distance to the beach. There's nature trails all around us you can walk to. It's very quiet up here. She's about 87 years old, didn't need a big house since her husband died, so she now lives in my neighborhood along with her brother. That's like my Aunt Caleb. My Aunt Mary Caleb bought her house in 1968. She turned 100. Auntie Mary turned 100 in September, and her house is worth $7 million now. $7 million. They paid about, I think it was either 48 or 60. No, I think it was 48. I think it was 48,000 in 1968, and it's worth about $7 million now. So, but she's 100 years old. She don't need the money. She still lives there. Still lives in the same house. It's in South Vancouver. Vancouver is very, very expensive. I wish I could move to Salt Spring. You know what? It is actually, Salt Spring is a nice place. It really is. It's very laid back. You know, I was at the gas station today filling up, and sure enough, in front of me, there's a car with Iowa license plates on it. There's lots of Americans that have property here. About a third of our island population are Americans, right? What frequency? I'm on 555 Upper Side Band. Yeah, about a third of the population here is a lot of Americans, right? She had property in Mount Shasta, Cal. She said she'd give to me when I was. That's, oh man, it would have been nice to have that, Caleb. I would have moved there. Oh, yeah, that would have been cool, man. A nice place to live, Mount Shasta. I think there's South Pacific coming in. Calling CQ South Pacific. Calling CQ South Pacific. This is 9 UDX534, 9 United Delta X-Ray 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. It's quiet. 555. Yeah, and you know, this is a really nice property. Like I love this property here. I've been here 30 years on this property. It is absolutely beautiful. There's lots of water. We have a creek. We have a pond. It's quiet here. Although Eureka and Crescent. Yeah, I like it too. I like it down in that area too. I've been to Crescent City, never been to Eureka, but I got a friend that lives in Eureka, Matt. I hope when I'm older I can live with me and my family. Yeah, away from technology. Yeah. Well, Salt Spring Island is much different than the mainland. I'll tell you that. It's like you've stepped back in time when you come to this island. Like I say, we don't even have traffic lights here. CQDX, calling CQ. This is 9 United Delta X-Ray 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Hey, 505, we got you in there, Los Angeles. Man, how you doing, buddy?
Yeah, what kind of signal you got on this thing? Hello.
20 over. Let's go to 560. 560. How about an Eli? How about an Eli in Los Angeles? 791. How about at 505 Los Angeles?
Yeah, go ahead. I got you in there, Joe. This is Barefoot Radio right at you with the Mobile 505 Los Angeles. Hello.
40 over there, Ross. 40 over, Eli. Sorry, I'm on a live stream right now. I'm doing a live stream on my YouTube channel. You're booming in here.
Get out of here. Hey, can you take your camera and point it at your meter there? I'd like to see the difference. I'm going to step it up a little bit.
Hopefully, I got some. I hope I got some memory left on this thing. Otherwise, I'm going to be screwed. Hang on, my SD card might be full, but I'll try.
All right, buddy. Go ahead.
Okay, bring it back. Let's see if we got some memory on here.
Okay, we're right back at you. Yes. Oh, now we spun it around your direction. Hello, audio.
Yeah, 40 over, man. I got the camera facing on it right now. 40 over from the mobile.
Unbelievable. I better get out of here, Jack. I did hear you in there, but there was a lot of QRM coming in from South America there, QSO.
Yeah, when you keyed up the last time, it peaked right up to 60.
Get out of here. Shut the front door, Joe. You're too cool, man. You're too cool on the band, you know what I mean? Hey, man, I always try to get in here if I'm not working there, QSO.
Yeah, you're booming and you're way up in the red. So I'm shooting a video game right now. 505 Los Angeles mobile. Sound like you're sitting right out my front door on the Gulf Islands.
Yeah, I should just start my own cellular company via radio, huh? $30 a month charging me. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, man, you sound good today, man. It's clear. It's got a little bit of raspiness the other day, but I don't think that was on your end. I think it's just conditions changed on it there.
Yeah, it sounds really good, man. Good condition. So I got a video gate, and I'll upload this later so you can see exactly how good you're coming in.
Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I'm going to get out of there and give some other people a chance. And always a pleasure, Joe. 505 Southern California, right around Los Angeles, and we are out of here. Bye-bye.
Take care there, Eli. Drive safely out there in Los Angeles. 505 Mobile, 791 Gulf Islands, back to 555.
Get out there, working on frequency, working band. All right, we'll catch you later, Joe. All right, buddy. 505 QRT.
Cheers and beers. Good mobile. That's he was out in his mobile. Sounded real good, man. Don't forget, read me back Facebook. Average house here, very 450 to 500,000. Good deal. What channel? I'm going to be back on 555. Hello, Foxman. Brookings is probably just as expensive. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is expensive, I think there. Did you think about, I can't move to the States. Like, that's the problem. It's not easy for me to move to the States. Look, Reading's nice too. I've been there. I'm going to go back up to 555. Hang on. There's 555. I love Brookings, but it is probably expensive there. I don't know if it's as expensive as Salt Spring. It might be. Salt Spring's very expensive. I have a video of UDX back on Saturday, and you were talking to you were coming good base stations. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out, Foxman 362. I don't know if I checked that out. I better check that out. I thought I did. 409 Tennessee. It is 1:12 p.m. Pacific time here. Weather here is 50 degrees, 50 degrees, and just kind of high cloud. Just got home, 70 degrees. You got like my youngest son's in Atlanta right now. He's just south of Atlanta. 010 Prince Edward Island, 010 791 Gulf Islands. 010 Prince Edward Island, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. He's coming back to me. Yeah, it's not very good propagation. We're waving at you. 010 Prince Edward Island, 791 Gulf Islands, off the far west coast of Canada. We're waving. All right, thanks, Law. We just wanted to wave at you and say hello. You're making a trip out here at 010 PEI. Cheers to you out in Prince Edward Island. Thanks a lot, buddy. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. All right, 010 PEI, 73's to you, bud. 791 on the side. I know him. I've talked to him a lot. Hey, 249, you're sounding good up here, buddy. We're waving at you. 791, Gulf Islands. Hey, 249, your friend 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving.
Hey, 791, how you doing, my friend? Good afternoon to you on this great Monday afternoon. 249, Alabama, waving like that.
Yeah, right on. Doing well here, man. Usually I talk to you in your vehicle with the 102-inch whips on it.
Yeah, I'm not on that. I'm on the 24-foot fiberglass fishing pole in the pontoons. Yeah, I'm on the beach right now. I'm not out galloping around there. Yep, I'm on the radio station. 249 Alabama. How you doing, my friend?
Doing well, man. You're sounding good on that fishing pole. I'm on a fishing pole too. I'm on an IMAX 2000, but I do have an Antron as well. That thing really gets out for you good. You're way up into the red here.
Yeah, well, IMAX 2000, man. It's the big brother to the Antron 99 there. Point 64 waves. It's advertised as a 5.8, but it's actually just a hair better than a 2 average 5.8 wave. It's up to the pretty good. It's not real high, but it's in the first wavelength. I'm happy with it. It talks all over the world. On the 30-foot from the ground to the coax connector on my IMAX 2000. What do you think about that, right?
Works good, man. I'm talking to IMAX as well. What's IMAX to IMAX today, buddy? I'm on my IMAX right now too. It's about 25 feet off the ground here. And yeah, yours is smoking in here. Sounding real good. I hope you've got a good day going down there in Alabama. This far north, we have currently 50 degrees, 50 degrees Fahrenheit and high cloud.
It's a little bit warmer down this way, man. It's right at about 80 degrees.
Wow.
And I've been hanging out in the yard with my son and his wife and my grandkids and feeding the chickens and collecting some eggs and all that kind of stuff. I just think kicking back having a good old time. What do you think about that?
That's the way to do her, buddy. Life is short and you got to have fun. Hey, what was your personal again? I'm Joe, by the way. Juliet Oscar Echo.
Yeah, Joe. Mr. Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo. We got Nathan. Nathan is the personal. November Alpha Tango Hotel Alpha November. Nathan is the personal. Or Nate for short.
You betcha, Nate. Hey, no, I remember. Yeah, no, I've talked to you quite a few times. I've even talked to you in my mobile before there, but I've talked to you lots when you're in your mobile and you got those 102-inch whips there that just work very well.
Yeah, they're a little bit direct, so when you put 102-inch stainless steel whips on the back of your vehicle, there is a little bit direction, but
575.
It's got a lot of power to it,
You betcha. Yeah, I run a little bit through mine. I don't have a whip on mine, 102-inch. I got a Tram 300 mag mount on my little vehicle there with a 200-watt kicker. It seems to work okay. But yeah, I remember those whips were very popular back in the day, and it's good to see that you're still running them.
Well, yeah, it's a pretty cool race like that. The 102-inch stainless steel whip is what everybody else is trying to copy with a base-loaded antenna. So the 102-inch stainless steel whip is a full-color load, so that's what you want. You know, but you gotta just keep an eye on it if you're gonna try to go to a drive-thru, like at a restaurant or a drive-thru, like at McDonald's or something. You gotta have these little things where you can pull down and clip them down to the roof so you can grab underneath those drive-thrus and stuff like that. But if you're gonna recommend them, the 102-inch stainless steel whip, yeah, set the example. It's the one that everybody else is trying to copy.
Yeah, Roger on that there, and some people do co-phase them, right? Are yours co-phased? Do you have two of them?
Right, the co-phase, and I got the coax that runs together into one
Oh, it gets out, man. I hear you every time you're in your mobile. You're getting out real good right now on the IMAX, but that mobile just booms in here. And I've actually talked to you before in my mobile when you were in your mobile. I think I have a video gate of it too. I'm running a live stream video gate right now on my YouTube channel, Nate. So if you want to go to a YouTube channel, I am running live right now.
I wish I could, but my phone is not on right now. Well, I still wish I had my phone on there, you know, because I'm the poor man. But, yeah, they got that, man. Yeah, the country still wet, and run about 500 watts from out of the mobile. They go up on a hill, man. It's sometimes to allow 2 base stations, no doubt about it.
Oh, yours does, man. You definitely have the maul down, man. Slash the hammer down when you're out there driving around with those babies on. It's like every time you key up, you're heard up here in the Gulf Islands. And you know where we're at? We're off the far west coast of Canada, out here on the islands.
And you're way on up to Archer, my friend. And you're way on up to Archer, my friend. Isn't that amazing? Now, the CB radio is kind of like a miracle. It's always been something fascinating to me. Where you can key up a microphone and be on the other side of the world in a split second there. Go ahead.
I agree with you. People say, well, why don't you go to ham radio? I don't need to go to ham radio. I can talk pretty much where I want on the CB.
That's how I feel about it. The heck with all that bullshit. The heck with all that. You don't have to have a ham radio to have fun. In fact, I think a ham radio, you're going to have less fun. It's a lot funner on 10-11 meters there. All right, my friend, I appreciate that you're going to sneak into East Central Alabama. I'm 100 miles east of Birmingham, close to the Georgia-Alabama state line. My big IMAX 2000, right here in our clear. Have a good day, all right?
All right there, Nate. That was a pleasure, buddy. 249 down there in the BAM. We'll talk to you again. Maybe next time you'll be out in your mobile. Maybe I'll be in my mobile. Cheers and beers, buddy. Enjoy that heat down in Alabama until we meet again. UDX534 out here in the Gulf Islands, up in the North Pacific. We're going to be back to 555. Cheers, buddy.
All right, 791 on the Gulf Islands. Good day. Radio 249. We'll find in Alabama. Ciao, ciao.
Cheers and beers.
At 249 Alabama, stand by just in case there's some other stations out here. Hello?
80 degrees in Alabama. 80 degrees in Alabama. How about that? I usually talk to that guy when he's in his vehicle. You should, what soil? Caleb. I use a seed starter mix like a Pro Mix HP or a Sunshine Mix 4. That's how I start those seeds. You can actually start them in the baggie, do a Ziploc baggie, which might even be easier, and put some Pro Mix HP in there. So basically, peat moss with perlite in it, a nice light mix, and keep it mild or keep it moist. Your son is 2 hours north of me, Trevor. Yeah, you know, I'll show you. I should. Costa Rica's in there. I'll get you his YouTube channel if you can check it out. He's a hip hop artist. Let's see here.
Good afternoon, my friend down there in Costa Rica, Central America. Good day. Just a quick hello. Hey, Costa Rica, Central America. Just a quick hello. And you have a good trip into Alabama. Hey, ciao, ciao.
I'm going to find it for you. Hang on there, Foxman. You can check out what Trevor's with another tattoo. He's got lots of freaking tattoos. So Trevor's 22 years old, and his best friend lives in Georgia. His best friend lived on Salt Spring for 2 years, and he went to school up here, and then he's back down in Georgia. Here's his YouTube channel, Foxman, if you ever want to check out his music. I don't know if you have or not. That's Trevor's, that's my youngest son's YouTube channel. And he's on SoundCloud too, his music. He writes his songs and he does music videos.
hip hop. Low today was 21 degrees in Oregon, in Redmond. Anyway, you won't have a problem germinating them, Caleb. They're pretty basic to germinate. Just be patient. 70 degrees here, 10 minutes from 70 degrees in Tennessee. Gotta like that, man. I'm on channel 555 right now. Yeah, if I could move to the States, I would too, but I can't. It's not that easy for a Canadian to move to the States. It really isn't. It's easier for me to move to Mexico. I love Brookings, man. I could totally live in Brookings, or, I'd like a place. I like Arkansas too. Arkansas or Florida. Any of those states are good states. Live there too. Somewhere in the South. Texas. Yeah, it'd be good. I'm going to do another call here and see where we can get. CQDX, calling CQDX. This is 9 UDX791. 9 UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. We're listening. Hello, 333, waving at you, 791. 791, waving at 333. All right, 333, sounding good, bud. We got the live video gate going. We do have the live video gate going, so you made the gate again. 333, have a good one. 791, Gulf Islands on the side. Dang, that's good tea. My buddy Phil's coming over today, and he lives on the mainland south of Vancouver, and he's got some big palm trees in his yard. He lives in Cloverdale, about 25 miles southeast of Vancouver, and we planted those palms over 30 years ago, and they are big palm trees now. So he's in Zone 8A, Zone 8B/8P. It gets cold out there, and they're doing very well, the palms. Calling CQDX South Pacific. Calling CQ South Pacific. This is 9 UDX791. 9 UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 2112, you're on my video gate. 2112, we're live right now. You're on the video gate. 2112, Florida, we're waving. I hear a division from far off in there. 555 upper sideband. CQDX, calling CQDX South Pacific or Southeast Asia. 9 UDX 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I hear you, 471 out there. 471, 791, North Pacific, waving.
Oh, Roger on that 791, North Pacific. You sounded good to St. Petersburg, Florida today, there, Roger.
Okay, 471, St. Petersburg, waving from you. We got the live video gate rolling on YouTube, and you made my gate. 471, St. Petersburg, 791, Gulf Islands, afternoon wave.
Roger, Doctor. I'm going to let you get back to doing some GX. You take care. Thanks for the contact. You sounded real good to St. Pete. You got John, 4714 on the side.
All right, John, cheers and beers, buddy. Q5 all the way, 791, Gulf Islands on the side.
Roger. Roger on that. You take care there. Have a good day. 471 Florida on the side.
Right on, cheers. John.
471 Florida, 2207 in Connecticut, got a whole room full again. Hello.
Just want to say a little back to you real quick because the channel's really rolling. You sounded good to St. Petersburg, John. 471, back to you.
Right, got Skip coming in from everywhere. Connecticut's coming in too. See this shirt I'm wearing? I bought this one at Tattoolicious on Maui, or in Waikiki. This is a tattoo shop, and this is one of the tattoos they did for me right there years ago. This one right here. There used to be a small deco there. I got done at Queen of Pain, Waikiki, and then they did a cover up. So that's a cover up tattoo there. So good tattoo shop right there. I'll give them a plug in Waikiki. World radio station out there in Connecticut. You're sounding good on the Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. We're on Salt Spring Island off the far west coast of Canada. Yep, save those flowers for yourself. Likewise, buddy. Cheers to you, man. 791 on the side. All right, John, 471. Cheers and beers, buddy. 791 said that.
I wish I wasn't stuck at work. I got to work tomorrow, 9:07. I get 4 days off every week. I'm retired, and I have a retirement job. So my retirement job is like Tuesday to Thursday. And, you know, in a couple of weeks, it's my birthday. And Wendy's taking me away for my birthday. So I'm going to miss a few days of work, which is going to be I'll miss 1 day of work, sorry. I'll have to come in on the Monday and work the Tuesday too. But yeah, at the end of the month, I'm going to go away. Hello, Abstract Tom. Lemming hater / Lemming hater. So anyway, yeah, so we're going to go to Victoria for my birthday on March 29th. Wendy's got like a hotel book. South America's coming in right now. I got the new radio mod. Did you get the new one done? Awesome. So you got some upper freaks in it and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. Kind of like when you get a radio mod done and it works well, right? These ones I bought this one new and it had the mod just put in it. So, and I mean, I've had lots of radios had mods done to them over the years, many moons ago. CQDX 9 UDX 791, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. ICOM, oh yeah, they're good radios. I got a friend on the Big Island beside me that's got a ICOM 7300. That is a nice one. Well, if we end up moving one day, I may end up getting another radio too. Maybe I'll put up a beam. I don't know. I thought I'd put one up here, but there's no point in me putting up a beam if we're planning on moving sooner than later. We keep talking about it, so it sucked to put up an antenna and have to take it down. But if I move, I'm taking these antennas with me. I'll take everything down. I'll have to pack everything up, and it'll probably be a while before I'm back on the radio again. It'd be like at least a month or so, I bet, before I'm back on the radio again, which kind of sucks. I can still do live streams, but I won't have a radio because they'll be in storage. And I have to get them shipped down there if we move down south. If we do move, we got to put the house for sale first. We move to Baja, California, Mexico, way down in the Baja, Sea Cortez. That's what we're talking about. But it's talk right now. We're looking at property and just want to get out of Canada. Kind of done with it here, man. Very done with it here. So way down in the Baja, in the tropics, but on the inside, not on the outside. So yeah, everything would have to be packed up. Apparently I'd have to write down every serial number of every radio I have, and they actually pack it for me, the packing company, and it stays in their warehouse or wherever in their sea can until we find a place, and then they ship it down. So if we do move, we gotta rent for a bit and then look for real estate down there and then get a house and then get our stuff shipped to us. So first things first, hopefully get this place up for sale in the spring. It'd be sad. I've been here a long time. Been here for 30 years in this house. Yeah, but you know what? I'm really done with Canada. I'm sorry, man. I liked Canada, but now the people running it, I don't like it so much anymore. I really want out of here. and so does Wendy. So time to head south, right? And I've always wanted to live in the tropics, so no use in moving anywhere else here. I could live in Alaska, if I ever really had to, or I maybe live in Florida, anywhere that's free. Free place is a good place where you're allowed to have your freedom of speech and everything else that's free, right? But Canada's not like that anymore. Not when you got a dictator running the show. No, Laredo. Looking at Laredo. Laredo way down in the Baja. It's tropical down there. When you see coconut palms, you know it's tropical. So yeah, Laredo. It's at 26 degrees north latitude. It's about a degree latitude higher than Miami, but it's way down there anyway. Yeah. So if that's what happens, that's where we're going to go, right? So we got to make it happen though. Can't just talk about it. We actually have to put this place up for sale, and who knows how long it'll take to sell once we put it for sale. Things seem to sell pretty quick here if they're priced right, and this is a really good property because it has 2 accommodations on it. So 907 is a mud duck 907 seaweed UDX534 coming in from Oregon. Good to see you in there, man. Good to see you in there. It's so funny. Last night I was on Channel 1 checking in to the Arkansas Citizens Band group, and I talked to one guy called Cowboy in the Hog Yard. His number was Cowboy in the Hog Yard, number 120. What was his number here? Let me find it here. Cowboy in the Hog Yard. I thought I wrote his number down here. Oh, there it is. 128. 128 Cowboy in the Hog Yard, and he says he watches old tube radio night too. So I'll have to wave to him. I'm in there. It's a nice day in Central Oregon for one. So that's good. We got a pretty good day here. It's 50 degrees, 50 degrees, and just kind of cloudy. Nothing happening out there. Just kind of a boring day. I was out watering the greenhouse earlier, but it's feeling like spring now. It just feels a lot more like spring. And I think winter we can put behind us now. Even though it is winter, next week we change the clocks ahead too. So remember that. Next Saturday, before you go to bed, you got to get those clocks sprung ahead 1 hour. Lose an hour of sleep, man, which kind of sucks. But that's the way she goes. I don't really care because I don't start work till 9. Not going to affect me. And I only work 3 days a week, which is a good thing too. 555. CQDX, 9 UDX791, 9 UDX791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. Let's see if I can talk to this guy's in South America. CQDX 3 Romeo Charlie Station, Brazil. Calling CQDX 3 Romeo Charlie Station in Brazil. This is 9 United Delta X-Ray 791. 9 United Delta X-Ray 791. Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Now, what is the last part of your number? You said 3 Romeo Charlie. Was that 01? This is 9 UDX 791, west coast of Canada. Uh, 791. The number here is 791. Poor propagation. Okay, 3 Romeo Charlie Alpha 001 Brazil. This is 9 United Delta X-Ray 791 Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. Do you still copy? We got poor propagation in here. Station Brazil. This is 791 west coast of Canada.
Oh, terrible, isn't it? All right, cheers to you, my friend. I heard that you signed off. Cheers to you. 3 Romeo Charlie Alpha 001. 73s to you from 9 UDX791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Talk to you next time, my friend. Okay. '73s, my friend. '73s. That's really annoying. I'm going to go back to. I'm on channel 555. What is banging? Hang on, somebody's banging something here. I thought somebody's knocking on the door. Wendy's doing something. Another room. Nice day. Lots of conditions today. Downtime, 15 contacts. That's wow. You got some good skip happening there, man. That is awesome. UDX534. I like when the conditions are good. Yeah, I was out in my mobile today. I worked Los Angeles in the Mobile 505, and then I worked Wales this morning before I went out. Ian, Isle of Anglesey, which probably you've worked before. And yeah, so and I've worked a few stations in Florida and stuff like that, but nothing. And New Zealand, I did New Zealand too. Ross, New Zealand. CQDX calling CQ 9 UDX 791 9 United Delta X-ray 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Okay, that's the way she goes. Tonight we are having rock cod for dinner. Rock cod and salmon. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys like fish, man. I had some of the short skip condition. Oh, man, that's really short skip. 300 miles. That's the skip I like. That's good stuff, Seaweed. Lucky you, man. That's fun skip. You know what? I'd rather talk to there than South America. To me, that's a harder skip to talk. The short skip, because it's rare. And you know what I mean? South America's coming in all the time. Mexico's coming in all the time. But you know what? If we ended up moving to Mexico, maybe you would actually hear me more if I moved down to the Baja. If that indeed does happen, and I set up an antenna down there, and I will set up an antenna, you may be able to talk skip. We may be able to talk skip with each other. But I know it's rare that we can talk to each other. We've done it before, short skip, but short skip is rare. But to Reading, 300 miles, man, that's good. That's good contact, buddy. Very impressive. Very impressive. That's the stuff I like best. I talked to a guy in Abbotsford the other day out in the Fraser Valley, which is probably 70 miles east of here, maybe more on the mainland, maybe 80, I don't know. But it's a long way, and I couldn't believe it. He was coming in. I don't even think the guy was moving my needle, but we actually did talk. There was conditions, clear, calm conditions on there. Nobody on except him and I. I talked to, that was on Channel 6 the other night. Channel 6, late. Wasn't late at night. It was close to 8 p.m. And I'm calling DX LAN, and a guy from Guam comes back to me. So I talked to Guam down there. I got a video gate of it. And then I talked to a guy in Australia. This is on AM Channel 6. Hello, Jesse. Good to have you in there, bud. It's a beautiful day out here in paradise. Beautiful day. Everything is green. There's no snow.
It's feeling like spring. It's looking like spring. It's a good thing. Greetings from Boise, Gem State Tropics. Good to have you in there. And I'm glad my package finally made it to you last week. You got the letter. So that makes me happy. Short skip is the best for me as well. Don't care about talking. Yeah. Like, I mean, we've talked all over the U.S., but the short skip, that's the fun stuff. When you've worked every state in the U.S., you know, you want to work some short stuff. So if you can work a 200-mile station or a 300-mile station, that is amazing. It's like me talking to Seattle. Seattle is just a little over 100 miles south of here as the crow flies. And I have talked to Seattle, but, you know, on the south end of our island, you can actually talk to Seattle locally. Thank you for the wonderful. And I appreciate the support, buddy. Thanks a lot there, Stephen. I totally appreciate it. Thanks for joining in. I know I'm on my other channel. I did do a live stream. Did I do a live stream on that one the other day? I may have. I need to do more in the other one. But anyway, appreciate you joining in. You see bald eagles everywhere, all the time here, Jesse. There's an eagle nest 2 doors down from us. Yeah, there's eagles here every day. You'll see bald eagles. Turkey vultures, bald eagles, ravens. Yeah, there's lots of that stuff here. But anyway, yeah, there's a big bald eagle nest. 1, 2 3 4 properties down. 4 properties down. And when I say property, they're 5-acre chunks. So yeah, it's 4 properties down. There's a big eagle nest. Listening for some Southeast Asia stuff. It's funny, every night on Channel 1, which I thought was Japan coming in, and I called for them. They're actually in Honolulu speaking Japanese. I've got a big bald eagle friend. Wow, cool. And those trees are protected, right? Pretty awesome. And there'd be a lot of them in Oregon, too. A lot of them. Love the bald eagles. Got to watch our little dog, our little Yorkie. I mean, a bald eagle would pick up that 8-pound thing. How big is our property? 2 acres. We have 2-acre property here. Yeah. So, and when I lived in Langley, we had 5.1 acres. When I was on the mainland. Yeah, no one bothers them. No, that's a good thing. Yeah, they're beautiful birds. I've got quite a few YouTube videos of them on my other channel. New York. New York, you're sounding good on the Gulf Islands. UDX791 waving. Yeah, we're on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. You got Joe here. Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo off the far west coast of Canada.
Your numbers one more time. You got the KW591 over here.
Yeah, KW591, UDX791, Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. Very noisy. 791, Gulf Islands, west coast. They weigh up to 12 pounds. Is that what they weigh? Bald eagle. 8 feet. What? That's huge, man. Yeah, 791 Gulf Islands here. UDX, United Delta X-Ray, 791 Gulf Islands, west coast of Canada. All right, 389 Michigan. Cheers and beers, buddy. Same way. Sounding good out here as well, my friend. Have a good one out there in New York as well. Cheers to you, my friend in New York. 791 will be on the side. How's it going today? Hello, Larry. Good to have you in there. Turkey vultures got big wingspans too. I wonder how big it is. Turkey vultures almost seem as big as a bald eagle, maybe bigger. These are huge. Yeah, they're big birds, man. Big birds. Could easily pick up our dog. Our 8-pound Yorkie, you've seen our dog. He would eat it. Eat it for a snack, right? And our cat. Have you tried fat burger? No, I've never. Is there a fat burger on the coast, on the mainland? I've never heard of it. Fat burger. We were at A&W last week. We went over to A&W. Different Gear TV. Didn't get the notification. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah, I just did this random thing here. I did 3 attempts.
my first two attempts failed at getting a live stream going. The internet was so slow, and third time lucky. So that's why I don't even have a thumbnail in this one. So I'll put a thumbnail in it when I edit it. KW591 New York, KW New York, 791 Gulf Islands. 791 Gulf Islands, waving. How about it 591 New York, 791 Gulf Islands? How about that 591 New York, 791 Gulf Islands? Okay, you're sounding Q5 out here on the West Coast, Canada. I don't think he has a good copy of me. I just planted a truck. Yes, we can. How about 540, 540? Yeah, QSY to 540. This is 791, 791. QSY 540. We're going down to 540. I hear somebody calling me out there. 540 or QSY2.
Joe, it's Lorenzo. I just wanted to say hi, Joe.
Oh, how's it going there, Lorenzo? Cheers and beers, buddy. Sounding good.
I'm not going to hold it, Joe. There's a lot of traffic. I just heard you wanted to say hi. Thanks, Joe. Have a good one. Hey, 2 Alpha Tango 820.
All right, 2 Alpha Tango 820. Cheers and cheers, buddy. Good to hear you in there. Always good to hear you in there, my friend. Have a good one down there in Florida. Lorenzo, 791 on the side.
How about it, 791? 791 over there. You got a copy of 471 again?
Yeah, 471. Go ahead, man. You're sounding good.
Well, I just thought that, boy, you're sounding good. I've heard you in there in QSY, and there's a lot of traffic out there. And you see you're out there in Ontario out there, by the Pacific here, Roger.
Yeah, I'm off the west coast of Canada. We're very far from Ontario. We're off the far west coast of British Columbia. All right there, Florida. You as well, my friend. Good sounding station. Always good to talk to the Sunshine State. All right, the vertical serial at 10 at 4,000. Sounding good, man. I'm just running an IMAX 2000 here, so nothing spectacular. So I'm glad we're making the trip. Hey, Jim. 540, 540. All right there, 471 Florida. Cheers and beers, buddy, to you down there in St. Petersburg, Florida. Thanks for coming back. This be UDX791. We'll be on the side.
All right, 791. Sounding good. 25 down here to Florida. Take care. Ciao, ciao. 471 on the side.
Cheers. Yeah, frequency 540. Do you use switches to change radios? No. I got antennas hooked up to different radios. So this radio I got. Oh, I hear organ in there. I hear organ. Is that you, Seaweed? How about it, Oregon? How about it? Is that you, Seaweed? UDX534, UDX534, Oregon, 791. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you, 534. We got the short skip going. 420 miles or so. I hear you, buddy.
Hey, 534, he's going back to you.
I hear him. I hear you. Yeah, he's on my live stream right now, 471. I'm running a live stream on YouTube. So he's actually in there watching. And yeah, he's coming in. I can hear him.
Yeah, I hear him in Oregon, too.
That's really close, Skip. He's only 420 miles south of me. All right, take care there, buddy, and good to hear you out there. Seaweed UDX534, Oregon 791. We're waving back. Thanks for joining in. I got you in there. You're not barely moving the needle, but I got your audio in there, Seaweed. Hopefully you can hear me. Yeah, I can hear him plain as day. Not moving the needle, but I can hear him.
I got him over here, Florida, 7 empty. He's loud. He sounds good over here.
Amazing how the skip works, eh? He's closer to me, but I can't really hear him that good. And you're thousands of miles away, and he's booming it.
8534 Central Oregon Portable. He's going back to 791. We're going back to you there, Roger.
You're mobile.
Roger that. 534 Oregon Portable. 534 Portable Oregon. 985 Pennsylvania.
Wow. That's impressive in a mobile, man. That's very impressive. I can hear you. I heard some massive trackies were located 30 minutes away. Really? Jim, hey, Jim State Tropics, get a video. Wow, I can hear you plain as day, Seaweed. I can hear you plain as day. John in St. Petersburg, Florida. I can hear him talking to you, and I can hear you in the portable. Very impressive, 534. Thanks for relaying the message there, 471. We appreciate it. 471 St. Petersburg, Florida. And UDX534 Portable in Sisters, Oregon. We got you out here, man. 791 waving and on the side. That's
534 Portable, 534 Portable Oregon. 985 Keystone.
You got somebody coming back to 935. 9.
791, 591, you're trying again.
Yeah, 591. We got you in there. 791 waving.
985 Keystone.
Yeah, 591. New York 791 waving at you. Do you have lots of bats?
UDX068, Rochester, Minnesota, stand by.
I hear you out there, 068. You're booming in here.
I hear you, 534. I also hear 791 up there. Go ahead, 791. This is Jim.
Sounding good, man. We got Keystone State in there. I hear UDX. Last transmission, 534 Portable, sounding good out here from Oregon, which is very close, Skip. And we got you out there, Jim, in Minnesota.
Copy that. We have the three-way skip there with the cell through there, QSL.
Yeah, it's amazing. He's only about 420 miles south of me or so in Oregon. And, I mean, you're a lot farther away. You're slamming in here.
Yeah, sounds good. Both of you guys are coming. I got you about 7 over. Joe and Oregon.
Nice. I'll put that in the line. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Then in Pennsylvania's in there too. We had Florida, New York's in there, boy. And this started out as a pretty quiet channel. Five, 3, 4 Portable. We're waving. We got that, buddy. We hear you, Seaweed.
Great. And I'll just say hi to everybody in the live chat on your YouTube channel.
Sounding good there, Jim. Thanks for joining in the YouTube live stream, man. You're slamming in here.
You as well. You're always a local there, Joe. Go ahead.
Yeah, you as well. You're 30, 40 over every time you key up. And last transmission there, UDX534 Oregon was hitting me at 1S unit out of his portable. So pretty good for close skip.
It's amazing how the skip's rolling. A few days ago, we didn't have anything with the Aurora going on, but my house, the conditions changed.
It's amazing, isn't it? And it is nice off center slot when you get down onto these channels. I couldn't imagine doing this on channel 38 right now.
I know that.
Yeah, he just has one, you want me to relay the fact sheet of Oregon, I guess you will. 985 Keystone.
Okay, I think a 985 is trying to get back to you, 534. Hey, 534 Seaweed in Oregon, station in Pennsylvania is trying to get you.
I said, I appreciate the 25. I really appreciate you 79, man. I got a great copy of it.
I'm on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific off the far west coast of Canada.
Three stations came up on top of you. What's the QTH 79
Gulf Islands. I'm on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific off the far west coast of Canada.
Roger, 73 cents to the Gulf Islands and the West Pacific. Have a great day. Appreciate the contact.
Cheers and beers, buddy.
Gotcha, you're a conformable. Cheers.
Yeah, Seaweed's making the trip, man. I'm very impressed with his portable. That's pretty cool, man. A long way away to talk local and almost to, how do I say? It's a close skip we're talking anyway, but I can hear him.
Yeah, we got a lot of traffic, but you guys are pretty cool in there real good.
I know there's a bit of delay between this when you watch it on YouTube, right? It's like several second delay.
I'm mobile, man. It's so cool, man. Could you hear me, Seaweed? Could you hear me out there?
I can hear you. I can totally hear you. Your portable's hitting me at 1S unit. 1S unit. UDX534 is hitting me at 1S unit. Okay, can you hear Pennsylvania? Because Pennsylvania is booming in here too. Hey, Pennsylvania, try calling that station, port 534. I don't know if Pennsylvania is still in there, but he was slamming in here.
Copy that. No, he was 534, it hit me about 9, and you hit me about 1,007, you know.
Cool, yeah. And 534 portable came up to 1S unit there. I could hear everything you were saying, man. Unreal.
I'll be home in about 15 minutes. That was pretty cool, man. Good one, Seaweed. Very impressive, buddy. 1S unit.
Yeah, you get 534, I'm just talking to Joe about you, so no worries. We understand you got a lot of QRM. He says that you're hitting him with about 1 pound, so, but no, we're just talking about you. We're both in the chat room as well. I'm under Jim Ray.
Nice one. I can hear you, 534. Yeah, so I can hear him out there. He says he'll be home in about 15 to 20 minutes there, Jim. That's pretty cool, man. I love that short skip stuff, and it's cool that you're in there because you can actually make it easier for me to hear him because you can relay messages.
Yeah, just passing the final mark, just passing the relay, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how this skip works.
I know, isn't it? How Mother Nature works that way. It's kind of amazing. It's almost like phone communication.
It is unbelievable, and it's been a really good skip lately too. You know that it's been unbelievable, and it seems to last a long time too. Like it's here till just after 8 p.m.
Yeah, it's 4:30 Central here, so I just got off work, but I heard you in there earlier, but I had a meeting at my daughter's parent-teacher conference, but now I got home.
Hey, Roger, on that there. Yeah, I was going to say last night the skip was out of here. It was probably around just after 8 o'clock, 8:15. The skip was gone. It's unbelievable. It's been sticking around later.
Yeah, we get a lot of West Coast, so Portland, Seattle, some also in your area there in Vancouver, British Columbia as well. So Yeah, it's been running late the last couple nights here too as well, but you know, it gets dark here about 6:30, 7 o'clock, so there's another good 2.5 hours left.
Hey, do you guys get Hawaiian skip there a lot at night? Hey, Jim, do you get a lot of Hawaiian skip?
I only have that Hawaii that one day I was out here with you. I do hear it from time to time. In the morning, I get a lot of European countries. I get France. I get
Magnum
England,
267,
early morning, I get
257,
800
800 whiskeys. Oh, it sounds awesome. Wow. Booming in here. 7-foot fire skip. It's working, buddy. UDX534, I'm impressed. That's very cool, man. That is very cool. Yeah, every night, Hawaiian stations come in here wall to wall for like 2 hours or more on channel 11 AM. There's some up on sideband, but channel 11 and even on channel 6, when the US skip fades out, you get the Central Pacific stuff coming in Australia. And channel 11 is the Hawaiian channel, and it's wall to wall mini grass stations on AM.
Yeah, that's amazing. I wish I could hear New Zealand and Australia more. So that's early. Sometimes I get them in as well, but very rare. You know, we're very rare. It's mostly just West Coast here. So, or Europe in the mornings. But I've been lucky. I've gotten Germany and Italy a few times as well. But when I'm home, you know, I usually work a lot in the morning, so I'm not here a lot.
That's good skip too, man. European skip's very, very good. I worked a guy in New Zealand today, and I've talked to him before. Wellington, New Zealand, 41 Charlie Victor 09 today out in New Zealand. But usually you get that stuff a little bit later on. It comes in here in the afternoon, but sometimes, you know, if we're lucky, it will pop in earlier in the morning with Southeast Asia, like Philippines, Indonesia. But, you know, the other day, Jim, I was down on channel 6. It was around 8 o'clock at night, and I was calling DX, and a guy from Guam, island of Guam, came back to me on AM, and then Australia.
Oh, that's amazing, Joe. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I love listening in on your live stream. I enjoy your live stream a lot. I haven't been on Wagon Masters lately, but I used to follow them a lot with the UDX stuff. But I think my favorite is probably your channel.
Well, thanks for joining in. I appreciate it. And I'll put your name in the title of this video, and UDX will be in there too. I always like to put the names, the numbers of the people I talk to in there, so I can't put them all in there, but you'll be in there, and he'll be in there for sure. His portable, he posted what he's running there. So he says, I'm running a Magnum 257 radio, an old school 7-foot fire stick, and 700 to 800 whiskeys in his portable station. So he's running a lot of horsepower through the antenna.
Yeah, I just reading that too. I'm reading the live chat as well, so it's kind of funny. But yeah, that's amazing. Yeah,
Some self-indulgence. Oh, cool, Steven. That's cool. Get one. Yeah. Oh, well, you know what? That Antron 99 is working really well for you, buddy. And you know, the funny thing is, when I was talking to Guam and Australia on AM, and when I talk to Hawaii every night on AM, I use my Antron 99, and it's only 15 feet off the ground. No lie.
Yeah, you're telling me that you both your are when your IMAX are kind of low too. Mine's on my shed. I have a 5-foot tripod with a solid piece of aluminum air pipe, which is 18 feet, and then my Antron's on top of this, about 32 to the top of the antenna from the bottom of the shed.
Okay, so the bottom of my IMAX is about 25 feet. 25 feet to the bottom of the IMAX, but to the bottom of the Antron, I'm looking at it right now, it's about 15 feet, which is crazy that thing can get out the way it does. They're pretty decent antennas.
Yeah, copy that, Joe. I just heard it drop a little bit. I don't think conditions are changing or if there's just a wall. But yeah, my brother gave me this Antron a couple years ago. It's a new old stock with
Himself. Put one in, Steven. Put one in. It'll probably work for you. That's awesome. Yeah, no, that's cool if you can get one like that. I've had mine up 30 years now, my Antron, and I've had it at different areas of the property. And the highest I ever had it was up 80-something foot in a tree. And you know the crazy thing is, it actually gets out better at 15 feet off the ground, which absolutely blows me away.
That's amazing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's working for you, Joe. Your station sounds booming, that's for sure.
Yeah, you as well. Your audio is very loud. So how's the audio on this? Is okay?
Sounds perfect. Don't change anything. I'm just running the stock mic on that on the FT891, but I've done some modifications on the mic to the menu system on these little radios. You can go in and tweak the settings on it.
Oh, it sounds good. Sounds like a power mic, but nice and very clear, very loud, 100% audio.
Happy that. Well, thanks for the Flor show. No, this is kind of fun. So I gotta take back here for a minute, Joe. I just got home and I'll follow you I'll follow you around in the band and I'll follow you around on your live stream.
All right there, Jim. Thanks a lot for popping in, buddy. I'm just putting you down in the logbook here, and we'll put your name in the title too. I don't know how long I'm going to do this live stream for. I do have a friend that's supposed to show up from the mainland, and then we're going to get doing some cooking. We're doing salmon tonight and some rock cod for dinner.
That sounds yummy. Sounds good. We're just having tacos. We're eating cheap tonight there.
I love tacos, man. Hey, you can't go wrong with Mexican food.
Copy that. All right, sounds good, Joe. I'm going to take a standby. I'll get out here and see when he gets back out. In about 10 or 15 minutes, I'll join the chat again.
Cheers and beers, buddy. Thanks a lot.
Great, Joe. We'll take a standby. We'll get inside.
All right. Okay, I'm going to go to 555 again. You're sounding good, Florida. Sounding good up here, buddy.
I hear you, Florida, too. It's got a freeway jump there.
Yeah.
Joe over there in Vancouver Island there. And he's over there in Salt Spring Island, so that's Florida. Roger that. We hear you. We trying to get over here in Florida. No problem. We've been listening in for the last half hour with Joe with that beautiful station there, Roger.
Some self-fertile olive trees. That's all.
YouTube channel, see, he's got a live chat going right now, live stream of the station. He's been doing it for years. Roger that. The only problem, I don't have a computer. I'm in the store he goes here. He's saying Peter's birthday, Roger. Yeah, copy that. You're running old school radio. No, I understand that all the way. But Joe's a good person. He's very fun to watch, and he's energizing. And there's some radio going there, Joe.
Thanks, Jim.
You like that, John? 4771. Petersburg. Back to you there, Roger. Copy that, yeah. I'll take Petersburg. Okay, I'll put you down as well. I got to take a standby here, but go ahead and take it away, Joe. I'll take a thanks for the contact for us.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it, buddy. Thanks for the plug, man. Yep. Join in anytime, anybody, anywhere. Jungle Joe C, Video Gates. And hey, you're old school in Florida. I'm old school here. It's kind of like me, a 471 down there in Florida. I've never owned a cell phone or an iPhone, so I'm kind of in the dark ages too. Hey, Roger, on that there. Yeah, these live streams are a lot of fun. So Jim is a regular. Jim in Minnesota there is a regular on my live streams, and he joins in, and he can hear how good he's coming in because it's coming through right through on the live feed. But you're coming in too good from Florida, so good to hear you in there, buddy. We'll sit on the side and we'll just kind of listen.
All right, Joe. Yeah, don't touch a thing over there. You sounded good. The iPad is doing a beautiful job, and everything is doing good. So you can thanks for the contact of John Ashton.
All right there, John. Cheers and beers, buddy. 471 Florida. Okay. Some self-fertile olive trees are being sold. I'd buy one. I'd definitely buy one. I'm going to go up to 555 now. We're at 555 upper sideband. Larry, have a good one. 791, catch ya. Good DX in. Yeah. Hey, thanks a lot, Larry. Thanks for joining in. Hey, Jim, thanks for joining in. My daughter to guitar. Oh, I remember taking my kids to that too. Have fun, man. And if I'm still streaming, come on back in, Jim, for sure. And my next live stream will be Thursday night. Thursday, yeah, afternoon when I get home from work, I'll try to do a live stream. I got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So Thursday's my Friday. Anyway, cheers to you, Jim. Appreciate it, man. And have a good day, what's left of it. CQDX, 9 UDX 791, 9 UDX 791 on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific. 555 upper side band. Thanks for joining in there, guys. I totally appreciate all you guys popping into the live stream. And like I say, I never plan on going this long, but it's just so much fun. And I like reading your comments too. That's fun too. 491. 491, you're still sounding good on the Gulf Islands.
Hey, Roger. Sounding good here, too. Mercy, you want to jump somewhere else?
Sure, we can go to 530. 530 QSY.
Mercy, you kind of got tripped on that. Bring that back again.
530. 530. Did you copy that? 530 QSY. How about in Pennsylvania? 791 Gulf Islands.
Okay, 791. Yeah, you're sounding good here, Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I got a Q5 on you. What part of Pennsylvania are you in?
I'm in the south central part of Pennsylvania, right on the Mesa exit.
Cool, man. How's everything going out there today? I bet you it's pretty nice.
Well, today was a pretty decent day. I'll tell you what, temperature was 50 degrees, and yeah, it wasn't bad at all.
Right on. That's where we were today. High temperature was 50, and I see it's gone down a bit. We're sitting at about 46 here.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, the temperature will soon start dropping here pretty quick. Sun's going down.
Yeah, it's still light. I noticed that, next week we got to change the clocks ahead. Then we're going to get a little extra daylight.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I always like to see that come because that means spring's coming.
Thank God, right? I think spring is on the 20th or 21st of this month. So, hey, couple more weeks and we're there.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, you say you're on the Gulf Coast, so let's see, which side? On the Texas side or Florida?
No. I'm on the Gulf Islands. I'm on the Gulf Islands in the North Pacific off the far west coast of Canada.
Oh, okay. I was thinking you were in the Gulf of Mexico there.
No, we're on the Gulf Islands. It's called the Southern Gulf Islands. So off the extreme southwest coast of British Columbia, out here in the ocean.
Hey, Roger. Man, did you fool me?
Yeah. So if you know where Washington State San Juan Islands are, we can see them from our island.
Hey, Roger, on that. Yeah, wow. I don't think I've ever talked to anybody from in that corner.
Yeah, it's pretty remote out here. Only way out here is by ferry boat. A nice 3-hour trip from the mainland.
Holy smokes. Yeah, mercy there. Yeah, I'm pretty close to being right over top of Washington, D.C. here in Pennsylvania.
Cool, right on. I was going to say, you probably watch hockey. I was going to say my wife, her cousin's son, Carter Hart, is the goalie for the Philly Flyers.
Hey, Roger, on that. I don't get too much of a chance there to watch a lot of sports there. My transmission satellite dish went out on me, and I just never got it back again.
We're the same way, man. I used to have a satellite years ago. I had satellite for years, but just too many trees in the way, too much of a hassle. Then we got cable. Then we got rid of that. Then our TV broke about 2 years ago, our big screen. I chucked it in the garbage dump, and we have no TV here.
Hey, Roger. Well, I still have TV. Yes, and everything I get off the internet.
Yeah, most people do that now, too. I mean, I can watch pretty much anything on the internet.
Yeah, there's only a few channels that I miss not having anymore, but, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad. When my wife watches shows, she actually does. She just watches them on her laptop.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you what, there's so much to see on there. I'm retired, and honestly, I can sit all day and just watch different things that I've never seen before.
Same with me, man. I retired over a year ago. It would have been November 2021. But I did take on a part-time job. I was off for over a year. Then I got a part-time. Well, I was off for a year, and then I decided, better get a part-time job. So I just got a part-time job Tuesday to Thursday, which is kind of fun.
Roger, I've been on Social Security about 3 years ago there, and I'm not looking back.
No, that's smart, man. I get a pension. I work for the Parks Department, Parks and Rec. So I got a government pension, but when I turn 60, I'm 58 right now. When I turn 60, then I do get a pension from the government as well. Like they called it Canada Pension Plan.
That sounds okay there. I'm 67, and I worked right up till I was 65 there. The very day of my birthday, I retired.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it, man. Yeah, good for you. You got a lot of life left in you, and you got a good hobby too. The radio is a good hobby.
Hey, Roger, on that. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know how much longer I have left there. I found a lump in my lung, and got to see what the heck's going on there. It may be cancer.
You know what? We're going to send you positive thoughts. It's not, my dad's oldest sister outlived him and outlived the younger sister about 5 years ago. They found a lump in her lung, and guess what? My Auntie Mary turned 100 years old in September.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I got to go here in a couple of weeks and have my biopsy to see what's going on there. But, I hope it's nothing.
You'll be all right, buddy. You'll be all right. And anyway, by the way, I am doing a live stream here. If you're ever on YouTube, I do have a YouTube channel, so I'm doing a live stream right now. We do actually have other radio operators in there watching.
Roger on that. I have a YouTube there, but I don't hardly ever go to any of those live streams. Wow, that's really cool.
I'll put your name in the title, and when you if you ever go to my channel, you'll see your name in the title. It's my channel is called Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, Video Gates. Jungle Joe C, Video Gates, and I do lots of live streams on here.
All right then, Jungle Joe C. Well, that was all right. I have to check that out. Hey, well, I'm going to get back out of here. Let you try to find some more people to talk to, but hey, it's been really good talking to you.
Yeah, you betcha. What was your name again? I'm going to put you in my log.
What's that?
What was your personal again? I'm going to put you in my logbook.
First personal Dave on this end.
Okay, Dave, you got Joe here, and thanks for the QSO, buddy. You're sounding real good, and positive thoughts your way, man.
Hey, Roger. Well, you have a good one there. 73's your way.
All right, cheers and beers. Have a good one. We'll talk again, man. Good guy. Dave in Pennsylvania. 530. It is 2:20 p.m. and it's kind of sunny out here on the Gulf Islands. .471 Pennsylvania. I'm going to go back up to 555. And I don't know how much longer we're going to go here, but I am kind of having fun. It is pretty quiet out there. You know what I need to do? I actually need to go on AM for a minute and just see if my buddy 555 Arkansas is out there on the channel 1 AM. How about a 555, Mama's little baby? Hey, 555, 612, Skip Junkie. How about a 555, Arkansas? 555, 612, Skip Junkie. Bit noisy. Yeah, I hear somebody out there coming back. We've got a pretty good noise level on here. This is 612 Skip Junkie. If you're 555 out there, maybe you can check me into the Arkansas Citizens Band radio group. This is 612 waving. Channel 1 is noisy. Can you go to 355? Yes. I can. Hang on. All right. 555 Arkansas, 612 Skip Junkie on the side. 555. Lower sideband. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. CQDX, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
I'm on 35.
CQDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, listening. Hey, how's it going? Good. I was down on a lower one, but it's just so noisy down there. Somebody told me to come up here, but I guess he's trying to call for me, but I don't hear him. He's on my live stream right now. He says, go up to 355, but kind of noisy out there. Oh, yeah, I've heard that guy in there. All right, catch you later.
CQDX, being North America. This is South Pacific calling. This is station 304 down on number Tron.
Hey, 304 at 791, waving at you.
791, that's a really familiar sounding voice up there, and just trying to sense I think he might be up there on the west coast.
Yeah, 304 at 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific, waving.
It's a great place to park, mate. It's a really good place to park. The band is so busy, man. Everywhere above sea.
355.
Chock-a-block, mate. There's lots of traffic down under here at the moment. Good to hear your voice out there, Joe. No problems hearing you either, mate. Pretty comfortable coffee in the Sydney, Australia, across the Pacific this morning.
You're sounding good, 304. Always good to hear you out there. I'm running a live stream right now. I got the live stream video gate going on the YouTube channel, so you made my video gate once again.
I'm making the old live stream there, Jungle Joe. Nice to hear your voice, mate. It's really kind of unexpected, actually. I'm hearing a lot of the southern states at the minute, the Tall Carolina, Tennessee, and just up there, and I'm hearing a lot of stations mobile around New York City as well. For some reason, you're popping your head in very, very early this morning, Joe. But always good to hear you, Australia. Station 304, down under.
All right there, 304. You know what? I just switched radios, and I'm only talking to you on Antron 99, about 15 feet off the ground there. So, and you're booming in here, man. I got you 20 over.
Bloody hell. I had a little sick, mate. I'm on the unidirectional Antron 99, I think you said it was, Joe. Good to hear you again, mate. I'll let you catch some more fish and you go across the pond here in a minute. Hopefully get a few more contacts in Australia, Joe. It is a good place to park. This is the Aussie call frequency, so I wish you all the best of luck, mate. Hopefully get a few more fish on the end of that one. Get you out of that one. Take care, Joe. We'll keep it short, mate. World Radio 304 down under.
All right there, World Radio 304 Australia. Cheers and beers, buddy. Good to hear you out there. And we'll talk to you again. Happy DXing, and have a great day down there in Australia. This be UDX 791 Gulf Islands. We'll be moving on. Cheers, bud. Cheers, bud.
I'm doing fine today, sir. My child, I have a 8-year-old daughter. She's 6, so she didn't.
Okay, you know what? I'm not getting anything else on 355. It's pretty noisy. We got Australia, but now I'm back up to 555. Back up to 555.
So we got Australia in there today. We got New Zealand. Thanks a lot there, Simon. Hello, everyone. Mark, good to have you in there. It is Australia call 35. Yes, it is. Yes. I've talked to 304 many times. Good sounding station. So I'm on 555 upper sideband right now. 555 upper sideband. See what my wife is up to. That's okay. My wife's moving furniture. She must be bored. Hey, hon, can you come in and say hi for a minute? Come here. Come over here. Brazil. CB is, yeah, it is. You know, you can talk just about anywhere if the conditions are right. I mean, I really don't have a problem talking to places if the conditions are right, right? And they're right. Right now, they're good. Really good conditions out there. Good propagation. Very good propagation. Brazil. Brazil's coming in.
CQ Southeast Asia, calling CQ Southeast Asia 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791. Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
The worst thing is when you're calling out there and somebody can hear you and you can't hear them. My friend told me that it's not recognized. Hey, Joe, I just got back from Maynard's. Maynard's. Why have I heard that word before? Maynard's. I ate Maynard's wine things. Oh, Maynard's auction. Is it an auction? My wife said, is it an auction? She's asked. Maynard's auction. Is that an auction or is it a fast food place? But he was wrong. My friend told me it's not it's recognized. Maynard's is a hardware store. Oh, a hardware store. Okay. We don't have those up here. We have home hardware. There's some, it's pronounced different. Oh, okay. Maynard's.
CQDX 9 UDX 791. 9 UDX 791. Gulf Islands, North Pacific. You're sounding good, Brazil. Brazil, 791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
I eat fruit and veggies, yeah. Matter of fact, I'm going to have one right now. I eat lots of them. I'm going to go grab my banana. It's reminding me.
You reminded me, Simon, that's what I forgot to eat is my fruit today. I eat fruit pretty much every day. Right? There we go. And I eat lots of veggies. That's an organic banana. Not that they need to be organic. You know, they say the proper way to peel a banana is this way. Why? I don't know. But it is actually an easy way to peel the banana. Maybe that's the way monkeys do it. They peel it from the top. Hello, Mark, again. Good to have you in there, buddy. Matt, 314, good to have you in there. And Tom. Lots of good people on this live stream. Does it really make a difference eating a banana if it's organic or not? I hear 79 division. Black plum's nice. $620. I think there's South Pacific in there or Southeast Asia. $79 radio 428. 79 radio 428. 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. $79 radio 428 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. What is your QTH, my friend? This is 791 9 Division, UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. I hear a 79 division in there. CQDX 79 division. This is 9 division, UDX 791. Where is he? I think he's Philippines. I think that's Philippines. 425 is a bad channel, yeah. Racing King, hey, good to have you in there. Have you made C? What Asian country have you got? What Asian country have I got? Japan, Indonesia. Where are we going? Sorry, guys. Let's help my wife move some furniture. Indonesia, Philippines, New Caledonia is not. Guam, Saipan, places like that. But Japan is definitely Asia. I've worked also Asiatic Russia as well. Thought your wife was coming. I thought my wife was coming to say hi too. Hello, Jonathan Welch. Wendy, come in and say hi. She says she's very busy. She's moving furniture in the other room. She sold a piece of furniture. So now she's got to organize other stuff to get the other piece of furniture out. So I just moved another shelf in there. Hello, Wendy. Mark says, hello, Wendy. Hi. Central New Hampshire. I'd like to go to New Hampshire one day. Singapore. No, I don't think I've talked to Singapore. Racing King says, hi, Wendy. Wendy says hi. Wendy's saying hi from the other room. From her, she's got an office in the back. She's got an art room. I don't know if I've talked to Singapore before. I'm not too sure. No, I don't think I've talked to Vietnam. Talked to Indonesia a few times. Malaysia, Japan. More than once I've talked to Japan. Like I say, Saipan, Guam, but I think that's more Micronesia, Saipan and Guam. Jonathan, seaweed. Seaweed's in there again. Seaweed. Made the trip in the portable. Kind of like that, man. That's pretty impressive. That is probably one of the most impressive contacts today. No. China, no. Russia, yes. Where hasn't Joe talked? I've talked to a lot of countries. I can tell you one thing. I've talked to every state more than once. I've talked to every province. And I don't know how many countries, maybe 25 countries I've talked to. I'm guessing. I just have to look at my logbook. And I do have QSL cards from all those places I've talked to, most of the different countries I've talked, right? So, but I used to be quite the skip nut when I was younger, when I was a kid. So it was all kind of like the same way I am now. 534, breaker. It is 2:38 p.m. here on the Gulf Islands, and we're running at 1:49 into this live stream. Yeah, you know what? It's funny, UDX534. Every night I hear Japanese people talking on channel 1, 26965, and I thought they were from Japan. So I get in there and I call for Japan, and they come back to me and they start speaking English, but not very good English, broken English. They says, no, we're in Honolulu. We're in Honolulu. So these people that I thought were in Japan were in Honolulu, but I do have a video gate of me working a station in Japan. I mean, you can see the video gates here. And I do have it wasn't that long ago. It was maybe a month ago I worked a station in Japan. He was coming in pretty good from Tokyo. And you know, Jack, in Guam,
Somebody told me he's actually not in Guam. Somebody said Jack 62 Japan America Tokyo 921 is in Saipan. Is that true? 534? Because I'm sure he told me he was in Guam. And then somebody said last night, no, that guy's in Saipan. I didn't know there were any CB. Do you watch this show called Doctor Who? Oh, that's an old British show from back in the day. No, I don't, but I have seen it many moons ago. We don't have a TV. Our TV broke and it's in the freaking garbage dump. 204. Hey, Racing King. I'm 204 from British Columbia. Cool. Jonathan Welch. Good to have you in there. Wendy, come and say hi, please. Now, I want my beautiful wife in here to say, don't say you're busy. You can take a second out and say hi to my viewers. Come on, babe. She's working. She's shy. I'm a bit shy too. Come here, hon. Come on. Show them this beach side. Come on. Come on. She's shy. She's too shy. What about Channel 4? Maybe they're you know what? You know what? I've heard them on Channel 4 too, and I thought it was Japan. And you know what? Here she is. Come on.
Hi.
Come here. There.
Hi.
There's whoa. She's gonna knock me over. There's my beautiful wife.
I have a really big face.
Why?
Because when I have my face next to you.
Because when you have a big face?
Compared to you, I guess I'm more round face.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
Let's compare head sizes right here.
You have a little tiny little.
That's not good. More brains. Thanks, Jonathan. She puts up with me. What are the numbers again, Joe? 62. Well, Jack is 62. No, 62 is Guam. Yeah, that's right. He's 62 JAT 921. And 62 is Guam. And I think, and I've heard Seaweed, I've actually heard lots of Japan talking on Channel 4, which I assumed was Japan, and I think it's actually Hawaiians. Japanese and Hawaiian. Hey, yeah. Yeah, she's awesome. Wendy's awesome. She makes good sand art. You want to see, go to my other YouTube channel, and you can see way better videos if you want to see sand art stuff, right? Good stuff. She makes really good sand art on Little Beach. I'm definitely not shy. Oh, I was only giving up 55. There we go. We're on 55 now. Oh, hang on. Oh, that sounds like a computer. What's this guy?
27.570 for Arizona.
CQ, CQDX, CQDX Southeast Asia, calling CQDX South Pacific or Central Pacific stations. This is 9 United Delta X-ray, 791 Gulf Islands in the North Pacific.
Triple five, Matt. 555. I'm not from New Hampshire. Oh, Racing King is maybe, yeah. Right? It could be Japanese in Hawaii. Yeah. No, I think it is. I think it is 534. It's Japanese in Hawaii. Yeah, I did work Hawaiian state or Australian station 304. I don't know if you saw it. It's 304 Australia. Just before I came up here, is on 355. I'll go. Okay, I'm going to go to 355. Let's go to 355. Lower side down. 355. .519 Nova Scotia, 519 Nova Scotia, 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. .591 Nova Scotia, 591 Nova Scotia,
791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. It's coming back to me. Yeah, 591 Nova Scotia. There's just too much traffic on this channel. We did hear you acknowledge. We'll say 73s to you, buddy. This is UDX791 on the Gulf Islands, North Pacific, listening. It's too noisy.
You know, a lot of people don't realize this, that actually there's an area in New Hampshire that actually has beaches and it touches the Atlantic Ocean. Is that true, Racing King? I know it's true, but do other people know that? There's an area in, I think it's on southern New Hampshire, that actually has beaches and it is on the Atlantic Ocean, right? Yeah, I'm on channel 355, Simon. I'm on there right now. I'm on 355. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that you can actually go to the beach in New Hampshire.
CQDX, 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
Not a good apple. It's not very flavorful. I think it's not organic, that's why. Too noisy. I'm not sure. Oh, really? Yeah. Let's just see. Let me Google it. No, I know you can go to the Atlantic Ocean from New Hampshire. 355 is totally noisy, man. It's just the Indonesian call is channel 30. Yeah. I've never talked to them on 30. I talked to them on 555, and then I moved to another channel. Beaches in New Hampshire. Hang on. Come on. I got to get back to this live stream. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Yeah, it's too noisy. I don't like it down here. I'm going up high again. We're on 555, upper sideband. 555, upper sideband. Way quieter up there. I want to see something here. Actually, I can go to my other computer. My other computer, and we're going to find something here. Oceanfront in New Hampshire. New Hampshire. There we go. Yep. I gotta find this out. I'm looking at a 15-mile strip of coast. That's what it is, Matt. Okay, there we go. So there's oceanfront property there, and a lot of people don't realize that, but there's some nice houses there. It's kind of cool, actually. Oceanfront property for sale in New Hampshire. Okay, so it's only 15 miles. That's it. Wow. Well, that's better than nothing. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I know, and a lot of people think New Hampshire was landlocked, but it's not landlocked. You can actually get it's like Quebec. Quebec, you can actually get Gaspé is on the ocean as well, right? And of course, we got the Pacific Ocean wrapped right around us here. We're out in the ocean. And the only way to get to this place is by boat. Is it true there's an oceanfront property in Arizona? Georgia Strait said so. I don't think in Arizona. Georgia Strait said so. That was a paper that used to come that was published in Vancouver, and I think it's still published in Vancouver, called the Georgia Strait. I remember that paper when I was a little kid, And I think they still have it out there. Somebody's calling chili. I know that voice. I know that voice, man. You know, voices are familiar on here.
CQ, CQDX, 9 UDX791, Gulf Islands, North Pacific.
And you just listen. Casting that line out into skipland. When you have the time to look up Lake Winnipesaukee, it brings you all around. Cool. That's a cool name, man. I talked to the Deer Slayer on AM in Lake Okeechobee, Florida. He's a singer. Georgia Strait. Yeah, there's actually a paper in Vancouver called the Georgia Strait. Believe it or not, it's been published forever. And I remember when I was like a little kid, and I think it's free. It's a free paper, free publication. The old London bridges in Arizona. I heard that, you know. Georgia and Georgia. I rarely listen to country music, but I do like, what's the name of that band? They sing, it's called Cotton Eye Joe. What's the name of that band that sings Cotton Eye Joe? I forget. It'll come to me when I don't want to think about it. Somebody calling Asia in there. See if we can get this guy.
How about at Sugar Delta Station, Brazil, 255, Sugar Delta 255, South America, 9, United Delta X-ray 791. Three Sugar Delta 256, 9 UDX 791. QSL 9 Division, United Delta X-ray 791, West Coast of Canada. Okay, 256 Brazil. I do have you here. 7 and 10 S units, West Coast of Canada. Okay, 256 Brazil, copy. My personal is Joe, Juliet, Oscar, Echo, QTH, Gulf Islands, the Gulf Islands off the West Coast, British Columbia, Canada. Okay, 256. Yeah, I got you. Last transmission about 10 S units here to the West Coast of Canada, my friend. Okay, I'll let you shoot some more skip out there. And I'm sure there's many stations that would like to talk to your good sounding station. And I just wanted to wave a hand at you from the West Coast of Canada. We'll say cheers and 73s to you. 256 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. We'll be on the side. Cheers and 73.
Sao Paulo.
All right, 73 is to you in Sao Paulo, Brazil. 791 Gulf Islands, Canada on the site. Okay, what channel are we on? 3535. I'm just putting them in my logbook.
I don't want to work tomorrow. Lots of Tampa Racing King. When the short skip comes back and Seaweed. Yeah. Mark, it was cool. I talked to Seaweed today and he was in his portable. I mean, I think he might have heard me a little bit, but I could certainly hear him. Okay, Jim, you'll be home in 20 minutes. Just don't drive fast. Don't get in a car accident. Racing King, and I know you like riding motorcycles. Look up Laconia Motorcycle Rally. Wow, right on. Weir's Beach next time. That is pretty cool, man. Yeah, I ride a bike. I've always ridden bikes. Very cool. I love to go to Sturgis. Wendy's mom and dad used to ride Harleys. Her sister rode a Harley too. Her son rode a Harley. Wendy used to work in a Harley shop, and her mom and dad used to ride. They rode to Sturgis. I think they've been there more than once to Sturgis. I've never done that, but guys on our island have ridden to Sturgis, right? So it's a long way from here. That's in South Dakota, right? I think that's where it is, Sturgis, South Dakota, correct? But it'd be a fun thing to go to. I think they have like a couple 100,000 bikes, or maybe more. Maybe there's 500,000 bikes there. So it'd probably be a good time going to Sturgis, that's for sure. I just fly there and you rent a bike. Yeah, 100th anniversary. Wow, that's crazy. That's a long time, man. 1923. Isn't that crazy? My aunt is still alive and she's born in 1922. She's 100 years old, going on to 101. I hope she makes it. She seems to be in still pretty good health, right? Lives by herself in Vancouver. So that's pretty awesome. It's been going she's been going 1 year longer than the motorcycle, the 100th anniversary of that. Oldest motorcycle rally around. That's crazy. I know they have one at Daytona too, Motorcycle Week in Daytona as well. Here we have the toy run. I hit the Weir's bike every few. Cool. That is awesome. I never heard of it. Sounds like a fun time. Long way away from here, though. Everything's a long way away from here, that's for sure. Even Vancouver's a long way away from here. Because like I say, you have to take a boat to get anywhere off of this island. CQDX, CQ 791 Gulf Islands. 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. Lots of Brazil coming in. Lots of Brazil. 100. Yeah, she's going to be 101 in September. If she makes it into September match, she'll be 101. I went to her 100th birthday. September 19th, she turned 100. She outlived my old man. She outlived her younger sister. She's still going strong. 100. Going to be 101 in September 19th. She outlived the Queen too. When you turn 100 in Canada, you get a letter from the Queen. Are you planning? No, we're not planning on going to Hawaii. We're actually more planning on putting the house for sale and moving somewhere tropical. That is our plan. If it works out, we're actually planning on selling this house and moving to the tropics. We keep talking about it, and we're very serious about it. So if I move to the tropics, I'll probably never go back to Hawaii again. Yeah, down in the Baja, down Laredo, down in the Baja. That's what we're looking at. Southern Baja, Mexico, Baja California, Mexico, right? Just above Cabo San Lucas, but on the Sea of Cortez. We've been scoping out places there, so just really want to get out of Canada. CQDX, 9 UDX 791 Gulf Islands, North Pacific. I'm ready for a change, man. Somebody's calling me. I hear somebody calling me out there. This is 9 UDX 791 Gulf North Pacific. $2095. State of Maine. Sounding good on the west coast of Canada. 9 UDX 791. QSY 545. How about that State of Maine? State of Maine 791. 095 State of Maine. Okay, you got 791 here. 9 United Delta X-ray 791 on the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of Canada.
Belfast, Maine. That's Bravo, Echo, Lima, Foxtrot, Alpha, Sierra, Tango. And the state of Maine, sir. Mike, Alpha, India, November, Echo. And first one that says John, Julie, Oscar, November, back to you, 971.
Okay, 791 here, 791. And 100% copy, Belfast, Maine. Your personal is Joe. I got a Q5 copy on you, John. Pretty quiet on this side. My number is 791, and the QTH is on the Gulf Islands off the far west coast of British Columbia.
Yes, sir, real rough and tough. Tough conditions will not get you very well. 791. I didn't get that. And, you know, to be specific, Gulf Island, is it Gulf Island? Is it Gulf Island, sir?
You betcha, it's the Gulf Islands. Yes, the Gulf Islands. Hang on, just one sec.
The name is John, Julius Oscar November, that's John. And
Okay, you're hitting me about 3 and 5, John. 3 and 5. So Q5
Right
copy
here.
on you. And one sec, I do have a phone call here. One sec. Hello? Oh, hi. No, we're on a well. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're on well water. All right. All right, buddy. Cheers and beers. Okay, Maine. How about it? State of Maine, 791. Are you still there?
Roger that, 791. Yes, sir, I got John here, state of Maine, and microphone back to you, sir. You may have your full call sign one more time in your name, please.
Okay, you're hitting me 9 to 10 over now. You've gone up, actually. It's very good. So the call sign is 9 Division, United Delta X-Ray 791. Personal Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo.
Roger that, there, Joe. Fantastic. 9 to Delta X-Ray 791. This is Joe. They're on Gulf Island. Fantastic. That's a Gulf uniform, Lima Foxtrot, correct?
You betcha there. You betcha. United Delta X-Ray 791 and Gulf Islands. Yeah, Gulf Islands. GULEF, right? Golf Uniform Lima Foxtrot. That's right. My mind went blank for a minute there. So the name of our island is Salt Spring Island. Salt Spring Island. So Sierra Alpha Lima Tango separation Sierra Papa Romeo India November Golf Salt Spring Island.
Salt Spring Island. Fantastic. I'm going to have to look that up. That's a new territory for me, and nice to hear you, Joe. I just swing my beam a little bit more northerly, catch a little bit stronger, about 7 to 8, 7 to 8. Now, a lot of noise on this end, a lot of atmospheric static. I got to check my ground. What do we say? But, yeah, quick working conditions. I'm using a 4-element clogging, a homebrew, on a woodmaker design I built on my roof, about 10 meters above the ground, and about 300 whiskey access from a Kennywood TS 140 and they have your quick working conditions, Joe. Back to you, 791.
Well, you're booming in here. You swung the house around. You're 20 over, man. 20 over here now, John. I'm running an IMAX 2000 right now, an IMAX 2000 about 25 feet off the ground. RCI 2980 WX radio, D104 Lollipop got her turned down a bit, and about 500 horsepower going through a Texas Star high drive.
Very nice, man. Very nice. That's a good TV setup there. Even the 2980s are great race, and heck, you know, the IMAX is getting out, my friend. Getting out with 500 watts today. Yeah, you're definitely on G104. G's got some serious punch. I use a 2950 sometimes when I'm throwing DX and trying to get over pile-ups. That's my general working attire right there. I like the RCI.
Listen to this guy.
I got old orange face. Fantastic radio.
545.
Got the power. That microphone got the power to
545.
But yeah, man, the Salt Spring, can't wait to look that up. Now this side, spring is almost here, man, but we got like almost 3 feet of snow on the ground and 2 melt. What's there on weather like out here? Gulf Island, Joe. Back to you.
Got a little bit of sun poking through there, high cloud, and current temperature 47 degrees Fahrenheit here out on the islands, and it's calm out there. I'm looking out the radio room window, and it's very green and very calm out there. And winters are pretty tame out here on the islands, out in the ocean. Our islands are about roughly 100 miles north of Seattle as the crow flies. And by the way, I'm doing a live stream right now. I do have a YouTube channel, and I do have people watching. I'm doing a live stream video gate, so there's other radio operators listening and seeing how good you're coming in.
Yes, sir, Joe. Yes, sir. Here's that live stream. That's real cool. On YouTube there, hopefully. Can I have the name of your YouTube channel if possible? And that because you're down below my status of a 5 that time, so I kind of lost you. But I'd like to go back to you, Joe, for the YouTube channel you're on, or Facebook.
You betcha. I'm on YouTube. The channel is called Jungle Joe C, like Charlie, Video Gates. Jungle Joe C, so that's like Charlie, Video Gates.
All right, Jungle Joe C, like Charlie. Jungle Joe C, Video Gates. I'll have to look that up there, Joe. Sounds real fun from this end. Nice to come back to you.
You betcha. I'll put your name. I'll put your station number in the title of this live stream. I do a lot of live streams. I got a lot of video gates. I got a lot of good viewers in here that we talk to on a regular basis here, and they're actually right now commenting in there, and they can hear you coming in. So if you tune in, we are live right now, and you can see the radio room.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, maybe I will. That's kind of neat, man. I do have my phone up here. I might be able to get it going here quick enough. I was actually on Cluster DX a minute ago, and now I'll just switch over to YouTube. It might just take a second, though, for me to find you. But if you don't mind holding on a minute, Joe, that'd be real cool. Yeah, up here, I'm near the island. I'm 10 miles from the ocean, and there's a lot of islands outside of South Bay, and they're probably up in the mid-40s today, too. I know what that island life is about. They do a lot of work out there, and they're definitely more temperate near the ocean. I'm going to come back to you, sir.
Yeah, you bet. Yeah, the ocean just kind of regulates the air temperature. It's kind of keeps it cooler in the summer and milder in the winter, right? Kind of like a little heat bank there, because the ocean temperatures here rarely ever get below, like maybe 43 degrees. And so that kind of releases that in the wintertime. So there's never really any extremes here. There's no extreme weather.
Right on. Yes, I know what that's like, man. And then I get 10 miles inland here, and we do get the extreme weather, once we start getting up into the hills and mountains.
Yes, Cal, you're right.
The seat here now, man, that's where the snow starts coming down instead of fleeting rains. And I almost found you here, man. I got it up on YouTube. It's going to take a second to load, man, so next phone back to you.
Yeah, you'll see the radio room. I got a Hawaiian flag behind me on the wall. And you'll see all my radio sitting on the thing here, and you're more than welcome to comment along the right side of the screen. There are regulars in there that are in here all the time, man. And we talk on the CB over the skip. One of them there, I just did a short skip about 420 miles south of me. Is in his mobile just down in Oregon there, and he's in there UDX534, and there's a whole bunch of good guys in there.
Roger that. You can hear you talking in the background there. That's what's up. Watching the live feed.
Yeah, so there's going to be a delay. So it's kind of weird when you're watching this, because when you hear your voice, there's going to be a several second delay.
Yes, sir. Yep, I'm used to that too. So it's a little complicated for my wife in your head.
Well, at least you found it. But anyway, subscribe to it, and then you'll know when we're doing live streams. And I got lots of other videos on here too, lots of radio videos.
Roger that. Well, I got some good some watching material here for a little while as I create your video page over the past year, whatever you got on your thing, and maybe I'll just subscribe to you as well.
Yeah, we got a lot of video gates. I've been shooting them for a long time, about maybe 11, 12 years now, something like that. What was your full number again? So I got 095. What was the first part of your number?
Roger that. I'm part of the Oscar Papa radio group, so it's 2 Oscar Papa 095.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm gonna put that down there. 2 Oscar Papa 095. Perfect. I got you in my logbook.
Roger that, Mr. Joe. Roger that. Well, that was real nice. I'm glad I could get the Pacific Ocean. I heard you calling out there, and I'm glad I came and did it, so I could hear it a lot better. You have 79 plus in my tree here at this point.
Well, I tell you what, man, that beam's working real good. You're 40 over here, buddy. 40 over.
Yes, well, they took me months to do that damn thing. Just on the flat side with it, and I put the verticals on after when I salvaged a couple of the antennas I had. It's been a fun job on this thing.
That's awesome. You did a good job, man. I wish we had antenna builders around here. There's not a lot of radio, not a lot of techies around here these days. It seems like they're kind of gone by the wayside. Back in the day, I could take my radios to a techie to get work done, but nope, all the CB stores are all closed down.
Yeah, roger that. That's true. Hey, quick question. I switched over to vertical. Picking me up at either noise?
Coming in just the same, 30, 40 over.
Oh, shit, yeah, I'm picking up the same as well, and my SWRs are actually higher up here. My vertical side of this antenna is tuned more for the TV band up here.
Oh, you're booming it. Like, I've talked to Maine before many times, but I would say you're the strongest station I've ever worked in Maine. And I don't get to talk to Maine that much. I heard New Brunswick and Nova Scotia in there today, but not often. But yeah, I know you're just slamming in, man. Perfect conditions.
Roger that. The conditions are getting better, man. Yeah, you peaked over 9 that time, so she's working. I threw her back on flat side because I don't want my SWRs messing with my amp too bad. So I said, yeah, I haven't heard that. I'm one of the loudest over in Europe and one of the loudest over in the States here, you know, coming from the East Coast. So, and this is only my 2-pill. I got an 8-pill under my bench. I got to do a little on, and I think I have a little problem with the biasing in it. But I hope you get that hack up and running so I can throw
Let's see this guy. That's awesome. So, hey, what is the boom length on that beam? I'm curious.
What are the beams?
The boom length. What is the boom? The length of the boom?
Moonraker is 16.5. I tried to make it the full 17 plus. You know, that was the length of height I had, but I had a real hard time tuning it, so I really just had to go back to the old Moonraker spec.
Wow, that's amazing, man. No, I love those old Moonrakers, man. They were just amazing. Back in the day, a lot of people used to run those things. And what is the weight of it? About 25 pounds?
Yeah, it's probably the horizontal and vertical. She's probably running a good 35. She's a little rough to get up in the air, man. I use an old antenna rotor, the old antenna rotors from like the 80s, man. And she's doing it. She's working that beam up there. You know, they made shit good back then.
They did. I used to run a channel master on my 2-element Eliminator 2 high gain quad, but that was a small beam, about the size of a PDL2. And I know a lot of people that ran the Moonrakers would run something like one of those ham rotors, ham 2 or something, bigger rotor on it.
Yeah, that's usually par for the course, man. I like to push it, so this rotor was cheap, so I picked her up. And originally, you know, I was on a 3-element...
545.
You know, that's why I turned into this. I started with a 3-element Mako and just added onto it, and I never changed my rotor. You know, that rotor's still holding up after 2 years and getting beat to hell with this Moonraker. Back to you.
That's amazing, eh? So how's the wind resistance? You get a lot of wind there?
Oh, yes, that's my mass price. With an 80-plus mile an hour wind about 3 months ago. That was a real pain in the ass to replace that with a friend of mine. She does get hit pretty hard over in these parts.
Unreal. Yeah, I often wonder, how do you get up there and put that antenna up there? Like, did you use a crane truck?
No, sir. I use a big old ladder, get up onto my roof, 2 stories, I will pick, and I build myself a little bench and shit up there, and yeah, I built the whole thing right up there, piece by piece, right on my roof now.
Unreal, man. Hardcore. I remember putting my 2-element beam up there. I had a V-quad in the 70s, and then around late 1980, I got a Eliminator 2 high gain quad, and I built it all on the ground, put it on the tower on the ground, and about 4 of us guys pulled the tower up with ropes. It was a 30-foot tower with 6 foot of mast, and then I had a big concrete pad poured with the big ready rod coming out, right? But it was a process. It was a job.
Oh, yeah, it is, man. Yeah, it is. I think if I take one job this year, I'm going to give me a tower, and I'm probably going to turn this into a full quad. That's the only job. The only thing that would, you know, if I go bigger, I'm probably just going to turn this into a full quad. That shouldn't be too hard. And I'm going to get myself a good 60-foot tower, and Jesus, God knows what the hell I'll be talking to every day, man. I have no problems with what I have. I mean, I talk to Russia a lot in the mornings, and down into India, the Iranian Island area, and South Pacific at night. So I have no I can just imagine what this thing 20 more feet up would do, you know, and hit a couple of coils and on there. That's huge.
Oh yeah, no, it'd be unreal. I mean, I don't know how much better you'll get out because you're hitting me at 40 over. Every time you key up, it is like solid 40 over. It's not even going down.
Roger that. That's cool, man. That's cool. Part of that's also the quad, quad reflector on these things. They're a little more forgiving for cross polarization, circular polarization. So that's probably why I'm holding real steady.
Yeah, it's just amazing. No, the quads do work well. So the V quad I had back in the 70s with two element, but only a horizontal polarity. It worked pretty good. And then I put up that 2-element high gain quad, small antenna, but I ran about 600 watts through it, and it had 2 wires around the driver. And I pretty much talked where I wanted with that little thing.
Yeah, even a 2-element quad or Moxon beam, anything on the flat side, and you're just rocking the world with it, you know. I never found anybody with a little Moxon or two in the air, man, because they do work. That's huge.
They sure do, man. You know, conditions have been really good lately, too. Like the DX seems to be really picking up.
Yeah, it is. And, the solar fluxes, too. I mean, it's dipped down a little bit now, but, man, we were up past 200 something, 235, I think, like a month and a half ago or so. I've seen anything like it. That's huge.
I know. You know, for the longest time here, it was dead. Like for a few years, there was just like very little skip or no skip. You turn it on, there'd be nothing. And then it just like last summer here, it's just like, wow, things started happening.
Oh, yes, it's like that. And also, too, you're on vertical. So, vertical really has come to life in the last 7 months or so. Before that, it was kind of hit or miss. But now, I'm picking up all those vertical stations all over the world. So, it's definitely,
it's amazing how that works, man. But I know with a horizontal beam, you can pick out some of those stations that these verticals can't get out. Anyway, looks like propagation's changing. Can you still hear me?
I can still hear you, but you're dropping down to a 7. So if you drop 1 or 2 more, you're going to be my static.
Okay, I should probably pass you the numbers then before you lose me. I'll get you a lot longer than you're going to hear me because you're still booming, but it is dropping a bit down there. You went down to about 10.
Oh, boy, we can't have that there.
Actually, sorry, 20. I lied. It says 20. Anyway, I'll let you go. And I'll pass you the numbers. Been a pleasure, and I thank you for tuning into the live stream. I should probably unplug this thing soon. I've been live streaming for a while. I got to get some stuff ready down there. I got a friend that's coming to visit. We're going to be having some fresh salmon and some fresh rock cod for dinner tonight.
Roger that. That sounds like a fine dinner, and a good seacoast dinner as well. Kind of insanely fun. So right on there, Joe. Folks, good night, Cavalier, and thanks for the great view. It's been a while since since I'm the East Coast and West Coast and had a good talk with somebody. I usually don't do that. Usually I'm just hanging out trying to get South Pacific, but I heard you out there in an island,
Well, Anton.
That sounds fun. Keep up the good work, Joe. You're home here. And I just wanted to comment real quick when I go through here on your live feed here. And thank you for the views. I hope to catch you on 555 a little more often, my friends. For now, Mr. 7351 there. Mr. 9, Delta X-Ray 791. This is Joe from 2 Officer Papa 095. And the QRT on your final, sir.
All right, John. Hey, cheers and beers, buddy. You sounding good right to the very end there, man. 2 Oscar Papa 095 out there in the state of Maine. Very, very good sounding station. I appreciate you popping into the live stream there. Join in anytime, buddy. Anytime. And I think you'll enjoy some of the videos, and I'll get your name on the title of this live stream. We've got a lot of live streams on here. Next one I'll do will probably be Thursday when I get home from work. So have a good one. Happy DXing until we meet again. 9 United Delta X-Ray 791 Gulf Islands. We'll be on the side back to 555, and we'll be unplugging this thing soon. Cheers, buddy.
Roger, there, 791, yes, sir. Cheers and beers, thanks.
Take care. Good sounding station right there, man. I would say that was the best station that I've ever worked in Maine. And I've worked a lot of stations. In Maine, but not sounding as good as John's station. John, freaking booming in here, man. That was me. I've got a bad jumper. I picked up a silver. Very, very good sound station. Hill Climber. Hey, Joe, from the shredding fresh snow. Lucky you, man. I used to do a lot of skiing
Mystic Farm, thanks. 73s. Oh, cool. Mystic Farm. I like that name. That's cool. Thanks for joining in there, John. 2 Oscar Papa 095. Oh, Guam's coming in. Thanks for popping in there, John. I always appreciate you guys joining in these live streams. I just heard Guam in there, but he QSY'd to another channel. Somebody doubled with him. But hey, John, join in anytime, man, and we'll listen for you again out there in Skip Land. I'm on 555 upper sideband. If you move near Cabo, you should plant some. Oh, I would. If we do that, we're going to put our house for sale. If we do, I plant everything down there because it is tropical for sure. And I just hope I get out on my radio as good as I do here, because this is kind of a really good spot. I'm really close to the ocean. I don't have any obstructions around me here. 160 feet above sea level. It would suck if I moved somewhere and I just wouldn't get out. You know, I picked up myself for my birthday to match. So when's your birthday, Anton? My birthday's at the end of this month.
I'm going to try to call Jack. CQDX 62 Japan Alpha Tango. CQDX 62 Japan Alpha Tango 921 Guam 791 Gulf Islands.
I got to get out of here soon too. I got to start getting dinner ready. Channel 555 upper sideband, everybody.
Go ahead there, Daytona Beach 791 Gulf Islands, Canada. You're sounding good, Daytona Beach. We're waving at you from the Gulf Islands. Right on, buddy. Thanks for tuning in. 1943 down there in the Sandpile. Sounding good, buddy. Cheers and beers. We got somebody from Daytona tuned in. That's a good thing. That's a good thing. Are you allowed to import palms from Southern to Baja? I don't know, but there is nurseries down there. There's definitely nurseries. I'll be back in there. Okay, Jim, you're still in there. I can't believe I'm still live streaming because I actually have to help make some dinner. Cedar wood, porch rotting. Where your board's broken, almost fell. Oh, be careful, Abstract Tom. You was over. Really? 20. Holy cow. This little IMAX seems to be working. Thanks, Anton. I appreciate that, buddy. Yeah, I'm only running an IMAX 2000 right now. I got a few different antennas up. Actually, I have 4 different antennas up, and I'm on the IMAX right now. So, yeah, I appreciate it. And Anton, when is your birthday? I'm curious. My birthday's this month, too. End of the month. I've heard people have driven bombs from the U.S. Probably could. Yeah, I probably could, Cal. I saw Pritchardi, Lacola, Cabo. Yeah, so it'd be north of Cabo, Laredo. Never use soft wood. No. I saw, you know, it's funny, I was at the gas station and there's an Iowa license plate right in front of my truck. March 4th. Okay, happy birthday. Happy belated birthday. Mine's March 29th. Mine's March 29th. Anything. In the UK, the border control doesn't care about agents posted. Interesting. Wow. They do in Canada. How about a 921, Jack? 921, Island of Guam, 791, Gulf Islands, Canada. Good afternoon there, Jack. Good to hear you from Guam. Q5, 20 over. All right, cheers to you, Jack. You're 40 over. Sorry, 40 over. Very, very loud, Jack. Q5. Cheers and beers and aloha, my friend. Take care. 791 Gulf Islands on the side. So that was Jack on the island of Guam. 62. He gets out good, that guy. 40 over. So, I mean, I don't get out as good as those guys, but they can still hear me on my crappy little antenna, which sometimes amazes me.
I get my palms from Pungo. Yeah, Pungo Palm's a cool place too.
Por Mexico City, 108. 108, Southeast Iowa, calling back to you.
Southeast Iowa. Oh, there's lots of skip coming in. My driver is acting. I got to change driver's mode. We'll have to try another time.
Whiskey Sierra, 0108.
The airports and the Canadians flame trees jack around us. Yeah, there's supposed to be some very good. Our friend was over a couple of weeks ago. She has a place in Mexico, and she says there's amazing nurseries down there, and plants are cheap. So if this pans out, and I end up there one day, I sure hope I do, sooner than later. I will. Well, I'll make sure we buy a place with palms. That's for sure. The stuff we're looking at's got lots of palms. Do you hear any beeps? It's always something. I'm not hearing any beeps out here. This is what 555 is pretty quiet right now. I should actually roll pretty quick. Maybe I'll go for another. What time is it? I could go to 3 hours. If I go another 20 minutes, I'm 3 hours. I do actually have a friend coming over from Vancouver, and he's bringing salmon, and we have rock cod, fresh rock cod. Hawaii's awesome, man. You got to visit Hawaii. You wouldn't want to leave. Palm Planet, I've been there, like I say, 26 times. It's awesome. Just an amazing, amazing place. The people are super nice. The culture, unreal. It's and so tropical. The climate's just perfect in Hawaii. To me, it doesn't get better, right? I'm always comfortable there. I'm never cold. I never feel sickening hot. You know, the odd day you get a little bit of high humidity, but it just never bothers me there. You could set up a botanical garden Mexican land on the land. Yeah, you could if we got a big piece of property. I don't know if we're going to get anything huge. We might just get like a quarter acre or something like that if we do, and it'd be like in a gated community. But the stuff we're looking at's got lots of palm trees. The houses we look at got coconut palms, Mexican fan palms, everything, right? So if it happens, that's where we're going to go. But that's our plan, to escape communist Canada. I want some freedom. I hear Australia in there right now. Oh, it's a kiwi in Australia. In Washington. It's nice. Why it doesn't get brutal? No, it doesn't. The humidity has never really bothered. There's been a few days where it's been humid, but usually after rain. After rain, then it finally gets really humid. But on the most part, no. And you get trade winds too. So that's the nice thing about the Hawaiian Islands. The trade winds are kind of like this natural air conditioning, and they kind of cool you down. It's amazing. Very clean and very safe, the Hawaiian Islands. Very, very clean and very safe. One of the Canary Islands for 15 days and 3 weeks. Oh, cool. That'd be cool. Well, you know, my youngest son just messaged me. He's just south of Atlanta, Georgia right now, and it's really warm down there. He loves going down to Atlanta because his best friend lives down there. I think this is his third trip down to Atlanta. And he's 22, so he just flies down there by himself and hangs out with his buddy. His buddy used to live here on Salt Spring Island. I went to Cabo around noon. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, the videos. Yeah. It's like Hawaii. It's warm down there. It's a good area right on the Pacific. So we'd be looking at property up on the Sea of Cortez. Mike's in there too. I'm going to go for, I don't know how many more minutes. I'm thinking 3 hours, and then I'll shut her down. Lows of 65, man. That is nice. Tropical. In the Canary Islands, it's currently in the 80s. Oh, yeah, it's like beautiful there too. And close for you guys. You know what I got to do? I got to go down to channel 1 for a sec and just see if I can get to my friend in. I got to let this thing cool down. Get to my friend in Arkansas. How about a 555 Arkansas? 555 Arkansas 612. Pretty noisy. 5 Arkansas, 555 Arkansas 612. On channel 1 AM. How about that 555 Arkansas, 555 612 Skip Junkie? Triple five, 612. We're trying. Pretty noisy. Nothing. Just terrible. AM is just a freaking gong show, man. Just a gong show. Back to 555. Slipstick should do very well there. I didn't see any, but go in Southern California, too cool. Yeah, well, we're thinking about it. We haven't put the house up for sale or anything, but this is what we've been talking about every day. So if it does happen, if we do go through it, we have to put the house up for sale. And it's a big process. It's like a big process to move to another country, but it is doable. People do it all the time. That time I will take a video of 8-headed Livistona. That's crazy. 8-headed Livistona Chinese fountain pump. There's Jack on the island of Guam. Yeah, I love Cyrostaches Renga. Where this guy lives, lots of palm trees. Guam. He's not in Saipan, he's in Guam. Somewhere I also like is Albuquerque. Now, my cousin lives there. There's also 100-foot Washingtonian. It's cool. Crazy. Wow. That's tall. Sky dusters. I think I'm pretty much done here, man. I think I'm done shooting my skip. And I'm going to let this stuff cool down. That boot is kind of warm. So we're going to cool her down. And I think I'm going to roll because I have to get some stuff ready because like my buddy could show up at any time. And if I don't have anything ready, that's going to look bad. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you guys joining in the live stream. I'm going to have to re-edit this video, get some people's names up here in the title there, some of the guys I've worked. So LA are crazy tall. Yeah, there's some really tall ones in California for sure. Southern Cal. There's actually some tall ones even in Redding, California, believe it or not. And there's some big ones, not as tall as Southern California, but you go into Brookings, Oregon, and I've seen some there with 40 feet of trunk on them, which is pretty impressive for the Oregon coast. There are some big Washingtonias, and that was just about 20 years ago. They were 40 feet tall. So they're probably even taller now, right? I'd love to see how tall they are now. I got pictures of them. They were 30 and 40 foot washies. I remember driving by this old folks home. It's like, whoa. So I pull in and I start talking to the people out there. They're out having a lunch break, the people that work there. And I said, look at this palm tree. It's amazing. They said, you like that palm tree? I says, I love that palm tree. And it had about 25 feet of trunk on it, this big, thick Washingtonia robusta with crisscross boots. You know, they had the crisscross boots up it. And it was just a nice full crown. And I said, this is freaking spectacular. And I forget how long they said it was there for, but it was planted when it was a baby. But it was a big tree. It, at least 25 feet of trunk on it. And that was 2004. So you think 19 years has passed now. You wonder how tall that palm is in 2023. How much has that thing grown? Probably a lot, I'm sure. I'd love to go down to Brookings. So if we end up doing what we're talking about doing, we would drive down there and we would drive down the coast. We'd drive all the way down the coast. So that way I could stop at Brookings and I could take some videos, shoot some pictures. You know what I mean? It'd be kind of fun. So I hope it pans out. But yeah, there's lots of stuff you got to do. Like it's a process. It's not like you just go down there right away. But this is our plan. How much does it cost to take a boat from our island to the mainland? Probably about $100 and something, maybe $120, something like that. It's a long trip to get from our island to the mainland. When I was there last November, the tabs and Flor. That's cool. If I do go stop some Southern California, if you do stop at some Southern, oh yeah, cool. Yeah, that would be cool. And I'm sure I'll keep my eyes open more and I will probably spot more coconut palms, and I'm sure I'll probably spot them down on the Baja too. If this happens, guys, I'm not saying like we are talking about it very seriously, selling this place and going somewhere like that, and living out the rest of our days in a warmer climate and somewhere where we don't have to deal with the people running this country, right? That's the whole plan. So, we really don't like the guys running this country. It's not cool. Anyway, guys, I should roll 2:45. I got to get stuff going in the kitchen. I really do. I got to cut up vegetables. I got to get the fish ready. I got to put some stuff in the fish when we. I might barbecue it. I might even barbecue the fish, right? And we've got the barbecue out there. Just load the fish up with some lemon, some ginger, and some things in there, and make it taste real yummy. All right, guys. Cheers and beers to you guys, and thanks for joining the live stream. And I know I've been neglecting my other channel, Banana JSSI, but check out Banana JSSI because that is my other channel, and I do upload there daily. All right, Racing King. Take care, buddy. Thanks for popping in there. Cheers and beers. You know, the Aussies always say that, cheers and beers, so I've been saying it. So later, Gator. See you, Anton. Have a good one out there, bud. Palm Planet, Cal, everybody else that's been in there in this live stream. Thanks, Palm Planet. Keep up the good videos. Seaweed, UDX534, Mark, Sanquist. I'm scrolling back and I'm reading. Jim was in there from Rochester, Minnesota. Abstract Tom. Mike from Pennsylvania. A lot of people. Hill Climber 730, Vermont. And Matt T. We had a lot of people in there. And then we had John from Maine, which it was a really good contact, man. He was booming in here, smoking in here from Maine. Okay. No, I wouldn't take my Harley. I'd sell it. I'd sell my Harley Davidson for sure because I can get some pretty good money for that. I'd probably get like a dirt bike or something down there. The Palms and Brookings are absolutely amazing. Brookings, Oregon is unbelievable. It's like no other place in the North Pacific. It's like, it doesn't even seem like you're in the North Pacific when you go to a place like Brookings, Oregon, because you go down there, it's like you're in California all of a sudden, but you're not. You know what I mean? Just because of the vegetation. Everything seems to grow in Brookings. When you see a Tibicina tree growing in front of someone's yard or citrus with citrus growing on, it's like, man, this is weird. We're in Oregon. Anyway, guys, take care and have a good night. And I will see you next live stream. Bye for now.